it's still saying the right thing.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, this still works. Because the first 4 topics are all part of the the Japanese fighting game developers roundtable. And so I was just trying to make sure everything was together.
Yeah.
I thought about it last night, so
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, because a lot of times I'm thinking about it as pictures,
Mhm.
so each one has an individual picture.
Right, that's what I was thinking about last night when I was compiling it. I wanted
Yeah.
to compile it in a way that
It's
it
on the
just-
phone. Yeah, it says it.
Hey!
We did it right.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one in the fridge for the ride home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that I've gotten back into a habit of drinking those damn things.
Oh yeah.
They are.
They are poison.
Mhm.
And it's not even like a great delivery of like
Poison.
a good amount of
But it's not-
caffeine.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Oh,
just
But like
yeah.
for me, it's like the mental thing
Mhm.
of just like, all right, so I can like drink this real fast, and then it's like power moves only at work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right, right,
I'll
right.
chug one like towards the end of my shift, so I can just like, all right, let's.
See, the
let's
way
go,
I consider it,
gotta
I
go.
consider it like pressing the fast forward button on the day.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
let me
there you
just do this,
Like,
and
it,
then
I
I'm
don't,
gonna
but like
zip
I
through
don't
this
actually
shit.
feel woken up by it. It's
Right.
just again, it's just that mental
Yeah.
boost of like, it's my sensu being.
And you're
Right.
robbing
Right.
yourself from sleeping later. That's the
You know,
thing.
I only
well,
sleep,
that's
like, 3
why
hours
I
a
try
night
not to
anyway, it's
drink them
fine.
too late.
Right,
This
right.
is actually very late in the day for me to
This,
drink one of
this
those.
is super late.
But-
And by the way,
Hello.
sorry we're late.
Welcome to
Hi,
the show,
everybody.
What's up,
Hello,
folks?
everybody.
Hey,
What is up?
I'm
Got it.
Scott.
I'm Trey.
I'm Moth.
and I'm Phil. And we have a new camera.
And we have
We
a
got a new camera.
And with
Oh,
our powers
guys have figured out the
combined,
new camera.
All
You know.
for the head.
That's right. And you know, when we're looking at each other, it
Yeah.
looks like we're actually
Yeah, see,
looking
I'm
at
looking at you.
I'm
I'm looking at you.
Uh-huh. Hey,
I
It's
know.
cool,
Hey,
right?
upgrades.
We're looking at
Okay.
you.
making
Yeah.
moves.
You.
Hey yo,
Yo,
Lime,
Lime.
what's up?
Yeah, sorry we're late, Lime.
A
friends.
little late.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
All right.
Yeah.
Look at y'all looking at each other.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. There's a whole bunch of Spider-Man. Hey, look, there's
let's do the
Andrew
thing.
Garfield.
We gotta do the
There's
thing.
Tobey Maguire. He's
Actually-
got a
actually
weird
made the
face.
joke
Oh yeah. There's a whole
comes
bunch of
a
Spider-Man.
Spider-Mans.
We're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home with our special guest Moth. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, yeah.
So last night, speaking of this meme, last night
Yeah,
in my
y-
Discord, I was being made fun of by my wife and our mod Whiskey, because there's the running joke that I look like Lin-Manuel Miranda, and especially to white women in Target, they love to tell me that.
Oh wow.
And I was
Okay.
like, oh, someone just do the meme of just me and Lin-Manuel doing this, and they're like, no, you just do it. I'm like, "Alright, I guess I can do that
You look a bit like him.
a little bit,
Yeah.
If I trim this up,
Yeah.
you know, to where Mother Moth even got me a Lin-Manuel official shirt, and there's a little caricature of him like right here above the like like where the polo guy goes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
You know, but he's just kind of making this face like,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
So technically, you have a shirt with you as a logo.
yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
That's
bad.
nice.
I embrace the
kinda
joke.
It's
fine.
like Steve-O having a tattoo of himself.
Right.
yeah, for sure.
I want to get a tattoo of my butt on my butt.
On your butt,
Do
on
it.
your butt.
Yeah, it's like
Your
here's
butt.
my booty, but it's a tattoo of my
tattoo
booty.
of your-
So like when your wife slaps your ass, she's slapping your ass twice at once.
There it is.
It's efficient.
You know,
it's
yeah.
efficient.
And
Yeah,
if you
we're
do
maximizing.
it from a certain
Absolutely.
perspective, then it'll look like a
Uh-huh.
repeating thing. Would you get another
Exactly.
tattoo on
On
the
the butt,
tattoo
you have
of a
to.
butt?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, see, I was just thinking
This
like
would
a little
never
tiny
end,
butt on your butt.
I have butts on butts on
Russian
butts.
nesting butts.
Ass, ass.
Oh, what you guys
God.
been doing this week? What you been up to?
So
Neil, you want to start us off? since
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
our
I guess
guest?
so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
What do you think of it?
What do you
Trying.
know?
I heard it. I heard it.
Slide it on in there real quick.
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Trying
what
to
I
squeeze in some Elden Ring when I can.
Yeah.
Working a
Mm.
lot. Jamming on some Core Keeper. Have you guys looked at Core Keeper at all?
Yeah, what is this?
No, no.
You're kind of Stardew Valley-esque, like,
Yeah.
survivally farm sim.
Cool.
But you're underground, so you're a little dig dug man, and you're
Oh,
constantly
nice.
dig dugging.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, really
So
cool.
more Terraria then?
But like isometric.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. The storyline is like you're an adventurer, and there's like a fucking Stargate rock, and you touch it, and all of a sudden you're underground. And how do you get out? But you spawn next to like the exit Stargate. And there's like off of it are like these 3 statues that represent the current, because it's early access.
Right.
The current 3 bosses. You have to go dig dug and find.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You know. And then there's like relative biomes the further you get out.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like a circular situation.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What's combat like?
Zelda-y. It's
Okay.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Kind of basic, but better than like the combat in Stardew.
Okay.
Which even then, not that the Stardew combat needed to be
No,
involved.
It's just
Right.
kind of
but
basic.
It's just a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You know,
'Cause Stardew combat is
you can
just
craft
basically-
bombs, which is nice. You know,
Walk
so it's
over.
very Zelda.
Yeah.
Wave
Wave at him.
Just wave at 'em.
Wave at him.
I just
Yeah,
got a
Terraria
slingshot.
just
which
has
has no ammo count, which is nice.
Oh,
I think the
I'll take
damage is
that.
low, but still, you can still kind of
Yeah.
get them from a distance.
Yeah.
You know, but just jamming. But yeah, so you got to kill all the bosses to light up their respective statues because they drop a gem or whatever you put in the thing. And then I'm assuming once you're done with that, I don't know how far into early access it gets, you know.
Yeah.
But every time you put a gem in, the Stargate lights up a little bit more.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also unlocks special crafting. Like I killed the first boss, and at its statue, I can create 2 like tracker items to find the other bosses if I'm
Oh, yeah.
lost.
Oh, cool.
But also I can build a pretty rad sword.
Yeah.
You know what I
Nice.
mean? Yeah. So it's just a little progressive.
Love
And like
building
I
rad
unlocked like a little
swords.
vendor guy who lives in my little bullshit town now, and you know what I mean? Like yeah, he was like it was a big slime boss, so he was like trapped inside him, and now you know I built him a little room and put his like item that he dropped,
Yeah.
like his like suitcase. Or
Did he ever
whatever
like
the fuck it was.
shower or anything, or is
Wow.
he still covered in
He's
slime?
just
Still
covered
covered
in-
in
I don't know. He
slime.
kind of looks like a
Ectoplasm.
grimy old prospector guy.
It's like,
You know, he's got like the
Just go in
the-
your room,
the
stay in there,
oversized
please don't leave.
backpack and like the beard with
Oh,
like
yeah.
the lantern on it.
right.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's
Okay.
just, like, you know what I mean? It was like,
Like
he'll like leave his
Spelunky?
room if I leave his
Cool.
door unlocked, and like he'll just like kind of wander around the little area I've cleared. He's like,
Yeah.
chill. You know, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Elden Ring's jams though, which I know you guys have talked about jams. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, James.
I may
this
be
is
like
the,
halfway
this
through.
is the Elden Ring cast now.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
Not-
time.
not to
Every
divert.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not to over.
It's an Elden Ring world.
I know something else you did.
Huh.
We played co-op for
We
Returnal.
did play
We played
co-op
a
for
small amount, and then we played another small amount. We both got wiped at the same boss,
Yep.
which is fucking funny. That level 2 Mars boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
the Red Waste
Well,
boss.
when we played, we got wiped at the Mars boss.
How do I not remember that?
I don't know.
Jesus.
You were drunk as fuck.
Probably.
Yeah.
Had to
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
It was
Oh
birthday
yeah,
night.
it was birthday
It was
night.
birthday night.
That's
and
why.
you
Okay.
kept saying it to me too. You're like, man, I need to go to bed. I'm drunk.
I was like, I'm not even gonna start stream because I'm trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't start a stream,
Uh-huh.
which was probably
I
good.
because I think we started at like what, like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
or some shit. I
seriously,
was just like,
yeah.
dude, I am
Uh-huh.
drunk. There's no way. Yo, what up?
Oh, hey.
Chat.
What is going on? How do we
First time
reference?
viewer.
Me more than you. I hate me
I
more
hate
than
me
you.
more than
That's
you.
good.
That's
pretty
great.
good.
Wow. So is it like
feat.
I hate
It's a
me
feat.
more than I hate you,
That's
or
a-
I hate me more than you hate me?
I think that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Or we
You
compare
might
it
hate
to
me, but I hate me
I hate
worse.
me more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's a Larry David
Hey, babe.
sentiment right there.
Yo, what
What's
up,
up,
Willis
Wolf?
Wolf? Yo,
Oh.
welcome, squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the peeps.
So
And
I
thank you
guess
for the
that
follow,
that,
by the way.
that flows straight into yeah. Welcome to the family. So what have you been doing?
Well, Returnal.
Yes.
okay.
I jumped back on Returnal because I did beat Elden Ring.
Yes, sir.
Or at least
Like
I got
Bagi-Li?
I got
Probably.
one
Oh, yeah. Good job,
of the
good job.
endings. There's 5 of them, and I haven't even looked up how to do the other ones yet. But I have to say, From fucking knocked it out of the park with the way that it works, man. Because it's like it's that you get to the end, you beat the final boss, and they straight up give you a statement. Would you like to continue this playthrough, or do you want to go ahead and pop into thing? And then they make it very clear to you, like you can continue this right now and go beat other bosses,
Yeah.
or you can go into New Game
Well,
Plus.
I'm
'Cause
assuming
there's
you
a-
can, then
there
you
are
can go
a
back
lot
to
of
that point
bosses.
Oh,
and then
shit,
go
yeah.
into New Game Plus, right?
Yeah,
Like you can
yeah.
go double back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
not
Yeah.
even double back. You go back to the round table and talk to somebody, and they
That-
put you in
that's
New
what-
Game
you know
Plus.
what I mean.
It's
Yeah.
it's not even a big deal, and they make that really clear. They're like, this doesn't fuck anything up. You can go continue to play with this character. The main reason I didn't go into New Game Plus though, because I really, really did want to, is just so I can still play with you guys.
Oh, for sure. for
Yeah,
sure.
because I'm pretty
So
sure as
once
soon as
you
I
start-
get in Plus,
Okay.
locked
yeah.
Okay. Is that confirmed?
No, but that's the way it's been in other games. Is it
Yeah.
when you're in Plus, you can only be with other people that are in Plus?
Right. Okay.
I don't know though.
I
You
don't.
know?
I did respec, and I'm having a hell of an easier time.
Yeah.
I had my points
you
too spread
going?
out.
You going magic?
Oh yeah.
No, I kind of went big smashy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
But I'm using the brick hammer. I'm not using like a fun weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just smashing the shit out of it.
Smashing.
Oh, you're getting the game on Wednesday. Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right on.
But so
You're gonna have a great time.
Returnal.
good.
Returnal has returned.
Returnal.
The return of Returnal. Ascension, man. That's
It's
a
the
great
return.
patch.
the return. Yeah, the Returnal patch is not that much different for the main game. The only thing that they changed is that they
Tower of Sisyphus.
the Tower of Sisyphus. I just mean as far as the balancing of the game.
Oh,
They
yeah,
didn't-
yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
really change that much
don't have
up.
to.
I thought you said that they put other upgrade items in it.
No, only in the Tower of Sisyphus.
Only in that's right. Okay,
right,
yeah,
right, right.
Yeah.
Now I think that once you unlock them in the Tower of Sisyphus, they might be
That makes sense.
accessible in your game.
Yeah.
But you have to play through the Tower of Sisyphus
That's
in order to
kinda
get
rad.
those.
Yeah.
things,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but completely endless, or is it like
No, it's not.
endless to like
well,
100?
they-
I don't think it's completely endless.
I don't think so either because like that intro is just like you have to get to the top. There
That's
is
it.
a
There's
top.
a top.
There's
Yeah.
a top.
Uh-huh.
And so,
Bet.
but they do call it an endless mode.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so,
right.
So who knows? We gotta play it and see.
But it's way more just instant action.
Yes.
It's the
Constant.
same. Yeah.
And I mean, and the difficulty is up there from get go.
it ramps quick.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. Like your third
room
encounter.
one, you're like, yeah, whatever, and then
Uh-huh.
it, boom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Get real. Get good.
Yeah, but they also added these I forget what they're called. They're like these living weapons, these ultra weapons
Yes.
that take up one of your item slots, and then you have to activate it, and then it's your main gun, right?
Exactly.
And it only works for a period of time, but it murders.
Yes.
Oh my
Red.
God! There's a couple of them too, so it's not just one thing. And when you pick another one up, it says convert and stack. So like it changes them all to whatever that weapon is, but then it gives you an extra, charge of it.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
And so they want you to use that in your oh shit moments or whenever you
Yeah.
fight your bosses.
And it-
like
it
firing
fucking
like homing
works.
swarm missiles and shit.
So are there
Yeah.
full blown boss fights in the tower?
Yes.
There's a there's a
Yes.
boss that's actually stalking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, and there's also continuation of the main story in the tower.
Oh, red.
Yeah.
Red.
It's
Right.
kind of filling in some other gaps that are going on. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
It's
Well,
great.
timey-wimey.
It's
That's
great.
what it is.
God,
Yeah, it's
free.
great.
It's
Yes.
free.
Yeah, they're
and then
doing it right.
the co-op just works.
Yes.
And it's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
man.
fucking works.
Yeah, and so for all those people who've been like, "Oh, Returnal's too hard. I don't want to take the time." Now we have
Get
save
you
states.
a friend.
Now you got
your friend.
buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a win overall.
Yeah,
You know?
hell yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Other than that, I just bought a game last night called Devastator. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Haven't heard of that.
kind of Geometry Wars.
PS5? Or
yeah,
Steam?
PS4, PS5. So
PS4,
you'd be able to grab it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's
Cool.
just a twin stick shooter.
Oh,
it was a
right.
$7 twin stick shooter that looked like Geometry Wars. So I was
I'm
like,
with it.
"Ugh,
Yes,
Sold.
absolutely.
twist my arm.
Right, for real.
Like,
Take it.
Shut up and take my money.
Uh-huh.
God damn it.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah.
have you put some time into it?
Not much. I
Okay.
just kind of played a little bit, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a spicy boy. I'm gonna have to come back to this." They fucking hate you in that.
Oh,
game.
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Uh-huh.
so perfect for you.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
I
yeah.
love it
happy
when my
to
games
see-
hate me.
I do.
There was a period of
I, too,
time
am
where
bad at
there were
Returnal.
so
It's
many
okay.
games that
Yeah.
were very like handholdy,
Yeah.
and so now we're seeing the hardcore coming
Yeah.
back. It's just
Well,
like,
I
okay,
mean,
makes it
there's a place for
Give
it.
us a
That's
But
all
even
I'm
then,
saying.
I don't
you
even know if I would call it hardcore.
What Returnal.
what just
I think I
Returnal
would
is
just call
hardcore
it
as
a
fuck.
challenge. Because if to me it's like fucking hardcore. It's like niche. It's like like hardcore rating in WoW, like the top tier end game.
Oh,
Like
I think
everyone
it's a
has
different
different type.
thing,
Like
but
that.
I know
but
what you
like
mean.
that's where my brain goes. With it.
right,
Yeah.
right.
But like that's the thing. Like Souls and stuff. Like I think they're just challenging. I don't
Souls
think
and
it's
stuff.
Like
Souls and
challenging.
stuff.
you know, like Returnal isn't impossible.
Yeah.
You just got to know the mechanics.
Yeah, but
Even
you
though
also
we'll
have to
fuck
be.
on
You
you.
got to be good at it.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
definitely.
And then you
but, like,
scan a
being-
corpse, and then all of a sudden it's a boss
How
that should
far
be like 2 biomes ahead of you.
Exactly, and you still got that one pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, man,
dude.
this room 2.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is this?
Dude, how far have you played into Returnal?
We're.
Yeah.
So
I never
this is
beat
your
the second
first
boss.
experience.
No,
Okay.
no. I know.
He hasn't
I
beat
bought
the
it
second boss.
per
Okay, so you're
kind
on
of like Phil's recommendation with a little bit of like hype train too.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this looks jamming.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I love Housemarque games.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Love Housemarque.
Right.
You know, I was like, I want
Alienation,
this.
So you were
I don't
on
care about that.
Ixion.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
That's the second
yeah,
boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Dude,
I
that-
didn't play for the longest time.
I got a video I got to put up. Of
And then
when
like I
finally
started up
killed
just
it.
like on a random day and like
Uh-huh.
got to the second boss on like my first try and I was like, I'm
Uh-huh.
not ready for this, but I'll try it. And then I wiped and I never went back
What's
to it.
up,
Not because I was
Kokoro?
mad, I just got distracted.
What up,
you know?
Kokoro Yamazaki?
But then, when Phil was just like, well, let's fucking do co-op. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. I mean, I'm here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's like, great, we got to do that to get to the tower anyway.
Yeah.
But we only tried it, once?
Yeah, we just tried it the one time because you played Fortnite after.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
He
Yeah,
had
'cause I-
a
'cause I-
prearranged Fortnite
Uh-huh.
date.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Which is funny because then I was watching you play Fortnite, and then directly on that somebody was playing with Jinx from League of Legends, and I was like,
That's hilarious.
Nice.
Well,
It was with
Fortnite's
the,
got
arcade
everyone.
yeah,
man.
from the
Yeah.
arcane
Uh-huh.
version.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all.
that was my buddy Squirrel running around.
I was like-
he's a big League fan.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, we had just covered that last week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we
we
did.
talked about Arcane.
Which I wanted to go back and
Yeah.
finish. I only got. To
I
episode
haven't
2.
put it up yet.
Yeah.
This week's been crazy, so I haven't.
No, I
had
just
time,
meant like
and
I haven't
yeah.
finished Arcane.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 okay,
yeah. So-
Yeah.
Definitely go into it as blind as possible.
Yeah.
Oh no, like I'm terrible at League, but I
Alright.
love every single of the character designs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I love
And there's
every
so many of them.
paragraph little blurb about them.
Yeah.
Like
Even
I
though
don't
they're
care
kind
if
of
Vlad is a bad
changing-
character, but you call him a fucking hemomancer. He's
Yeah,
not a
that's good.
vampire. He's
Right.
a
No,
fucking
that's-
hemomancer.
that's
What a
good.
rad term.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
good as fuck.
It stuck with me for like 8 years.
Hemomancer.
Hemomancer.
I'm digging it. I'm
Rad.
digging it.
Rad as fuck.
Anything Mancer, I'm about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of be.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Right.
sure my
Would you say,
my Twitter
cake-
bio says I have a
cakemancer?
PhD.
No,
Take
no.
Romancer?
Where was your head? No, I said Tech
I was
Romancer. Tech Romancer was an old
Like you said,
Mech game.
Cake
game.
over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I was
Capcom.
like, what are we man about cakes here? It's
Yeah,
like
I
that.
mean,
Absolutely.
No.
you like
I-
cookies. I like cake.
I just-
Oh, yeah.
Romance technology.
I'm a
That's
cake
what I
kinda
do.
guy.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not a cook. I'm a pizza mancer.
There you go.
Pizza
Exactly.
man.
It's a pizza
Fuck.
man.
I wish I
But no,
had
I think
pizza
in my
Mancer.
Twitter like profile, I'm pretty sure it says I have a PhD in Mothromancy.
Oh,
I thought that sounded. Yeah,
So you
good
predict bad shit that's gonna happen to people?
old-
Is
yeah,
that it?
of course.
Yeah. Your bridge is going to collapse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious you haven't taken care of it.
The planks are
See, I'm not
falling
talking
into the
about a
water.
physical
Fucked
bridge
up.
though. I'm talking about the bridge between two people.
Oh,
You got to work on those
metaphors.
Yeah.
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 Makes
What about you, Scoot?
Oh man. Well, it's been a busy week, so I haven't really done too much. Still rocking Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah.
Them boys are getting wild.
Yeah.
It's getting into those higher levels. Those monsters will fuck on you.
Yeah.
And
They like
it's
to
been
do
fun.
Smack them around.
Catching up on some anime that I missed out on previously, like Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Cute little moe show about a VR MMO, and this girl who's never played games before, doesn't understand MMOs, doesn't understand RPGs. She's just like, well, I don't want to get hurt, so I guess I'll put all of my
Pump
points
that defense,
in defense. And by the end of the first episode, she's like, her defense, like that's all she's been doing is just leveling up her defense.
Yeah.
No one can fucking touch her, and like anybody who does try to attack her actually does get hurt. But
That's amazing.
yeah, it's a
brilliant.
cute
That's
little
amazing.
show.
Put the
and-
reflect on them.
yeah, definitely. If you just want something that you don't have to think too hard about, but you want some good action animation, and
Who made it?
Damn, I can't remember. I think it might be Cloverwork.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
could be wrong about that. Don't hold me to that.
I'm
But
gonna hold you
yeah,
to that.
other than that, we actually went and saw Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Last Sunday, and that shit was so good. It's so hot.
God, dude, I spent I think the last 45 minutes of that movie just crying.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like for 45
Dude,
minutes
well,
straight, I just had tears.
They hit you in
You
the
know?
feels like immediately
second it
too.
starts,
Yeah, dude, and it's like it's nothing but the music.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that music jams, dude, and it was like the first song that they
Manipulative
play,
music.
dude.
Oh,
it
man.
manipulates
Oh.
so well. But yeah, super
Gojo.
good. Hell yeah,
Then
Hell yeah.
Gojo, baby.
Gojo.
Gojo.
Gojo's my waifu.
I straight up, he
Gojo's my
is
waifu.
waifu of Jujutsu Kaisen.
He's
Easily. Especially once you see those eyes. Oh, you're... Dude, I dare
I don't know,
anybody to
it's-
see his eyes and not fall in love with him.
absolutely. He's a beautiful-
Dreamy.
He is a beautiful
He
man.
is dreamy. Yes, he is. And then he's the baddest motherfucker on the block.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
No one
Yeah.
can touch him.
Yeah.
It's great.
And he knows it.
Dude, and Maki.
He's very aware.
How long is that
Ooh,
movie?
Maki.
Dude, Maki
Yes,
was so
Maki.
good.
You know
When she's
the-
flipping that fucking staff
Dude,
around.
you know,
Ooh.
the whole thing about Maki is just her walk, right?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
sway.
Dude, because
'Cause
she's
she's co-
confident.
she's always
she knows
on.
She's on.
She's always
yeah.
on, you know? Like, if it's go time, Maki's ready to go.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You know? She doesn't have any, spiritual powers or whatever.
No,
but
but she
it's
don't
just
need.
all... No,
Yeah,
no.
it's all
It's all
swag.
weapons and swag.
Yeah, all
it's all
weapons
swag.
and swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's been it for me.
Everybody was crying, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, my God. It was so
They
good.
hit you right in the field.
They
Uh-huh.
were right in
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
too.
over and
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Is the show like that?
Not.
not like that. Not as
Okay.
focused.
Okay.
Yeah.
The show is just awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
this
And so tears of excitement might ensue, but it's not
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad. They have some sad moments.
Yeah.
but
I
it's
got
not
you.
really
Well,
sad.
well, this
I
is-
think that's similar with
Made in
that
Abyss.
Made in
Made in
Abyss, where
Abyss.
the show it has some moments, but the movie is just
will hit
sad.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
They like to amp up the emotional tension
Oh, yeah.
in the
Oh,
film
yeah.
side of things. I
yes.
guess. Yeah.
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 They want to keep
Well,
you
I
hooked
think
for the
you can
whole
hit
2
those
hours.
notes, like a little bit easier.
thought you
Yeah, I
cried,
guess so.
you know
Well,
what I
because
mean?
you got to build into them, right?
Yeah, like
right. You know,
because like,
or at
like,
least
think,
you have
think,
to have
think about the really
context.
heavy emotional notes in a long form or longer form series.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, unless it's like, oh fuck, this kid's mom just died in the first episode.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, that sucks.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You know, you got to build up to the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
Jujutsu Kaisen
that
will
payoff.
just like introduce a character and here's the situation, and then within an episode or two, something dramatic has happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like
Yeah.
they don't really slow build anything.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, okay, well, right to it, you know, and it's just like, wow, yeah,
Which
I feel
I also
rewarded.
respect. You know, you kind of
Right.
get that Game of Thrones thing, like no one's safe. Like
Right.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it makes
Mm-hmm.
a 20-minute episode. It's kind of like Arcane, right? It makes like a short episode feel a lot longer
For sure,
because
for
they hit so many different story beats. you know,
Yeah,
like,
in
per
retrospect, it feels longer, but when you're
Uh-huh.
watching it, the pacing's so quick that you're
Yeah.
just
episode. It's just
You're
so
hooked.
much. Yeah,
You're just
right,
hooked.
right. It's
Yeah.
like, God, dude, so much just fucking
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
happened. Like we're on episode 4, right? It's like, no, episode 2.
so
Like,
the whole
oh shit.
the whole
Yeah,
movie had good pacing. How long was it?
What was it? It wasn't that
It
long.
wasn't
was
that
like maybe
long.
an hour 30, hour 40.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, it wasn't
okay,
2
cool.
hours.
Under 2.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. And the movie
Okay.
is actually based on a manga that the mangaka who does
Factual.
Jujutsu Kaisen,
For sure.
yeah, the one can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he actually did that first as like a one shot.
Oh,
and
okay.
then like of course like you know the editors and the execs were just like, this is really good, you know, we could if you you know make the main character not such a damn sad sack, we could probably make a whole series out of this.
Uh-huh.
And he was just like, bet.
right. Right. You know.
So, but I mean, because it is a movie that is basically a prequel, the way that it works really well flowing into the series, I think, because of that. You know,
Right.
because it was, you know, just a one-shot thing, and then he actually just continued the story and
For sure.
was
and then
able
you
to
get
continue the
that
story.
map of goodness, man.
That's who it was,
yeah.
Fucking
man.
Mappa,
Yeah.
man. Like, oh my god.
Dude, it's so Mappa.
Well, I've
Yeah.
only seen little
Super
cuts of
Mappa.
Jujutsu.
Uh-huh.
Watch
Like,
it all.
Yeah, well, I
It's
mean,
worth your time.
I will at some point.
Yeah.
And it's on HBO, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But no, just from what I've seen, I really like the way that they animate the fight scenes and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
fight scenes
fucking-
are
yeah.
yeah. If you watch it for nothing else, man,
Yeah.
the Sakuga is so fucking good.
Mm.
Um,
And
yeah.
Panda.
and Panda,
And Panda is Panda.
my boy.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
When he's like introducing everybody, he's like, "Yeah, this is Panda." You know?
Yeah, and Panda. He's not a
Hey,
panda.
he's not a panda, but he's
He's
Panda.
not a panda.
You know?
But he's Panda. It's great.
sick.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's your week been like, Trey?
Shit, dude.
Birthday
So
week.
yeah,
Birthday
birthday
week,
week. So
yeah.
I started my week geek, boy. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, went to see the same day we went to see Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We actually did a double feature. So I went to go see
Yay.
X. You know,
Oh,
which
cool. Yeah.
brutal.
I want to know,
Yeah.
but like I don't want to know
Brutal.
because Wolf
Do-
and I
just
are
do it.
stoked.
Just do it.
We're
Yeah.
so we
Just
just
do
haven't
it.
made the time.
Right,
We're running
right.
around,
Yeah, I mean it is. It's that classic, you know, kind of like, you know, late '90s, early 2000s slasher flick.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like just unsettling the whole fucking
But it's
ride.
like what 70s, right?
Well, yeah, that's when it actually takes
Yeah,
place.
right,
but
right,
yeah,
right, for
yeah,
sure, for
but
sure.
but the style of the movie. But it's got some shit that'll stick with you for a while. You
right,
know, And
right.
so
So
I'm
you
no
guys
spoilers, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because when I got there and you guys were coming out of the movie, I was like, yeah, how's the movie? And it's just like weird.
Yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
it.
I mean, it
Fucking
was. It was crazy.
Did they show the trailer for Men? A24's
Yes.
other horror movie
Uh-huh.
coming out?
Yeah.
Jamming. Looks jamming.
Yeah, and then but if you go see X, just
We'll
make
look at
sure
that
to
later.
stay through the credits
Bet.
because
Bet.
there is a post-credit scene that's
Okay.
very important. And so,
You know, when I was growing up, my mom took me to the movies for the most of the time. This is
Mm-hmm.
our little thing. But like, she was so adamant on sitting through the credits because it's
smart
part of
move,
the movie.
yeah.
smart play,
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
right,
And so like
Yeah.
I've always done that.
right.
Like
Yeah.
always.
Oh yeah, I do
U-
that
usually,
too. I let everybody leave, and
Yeah.
I watch them, and I finish my popcorn. You know,
Right.
Sit
Because
there.
I mean, like, you know, these people deserve my extra 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All these million people worked on this film.
Yeah, I guess it's really worse when it comes to Marvel movies or Disney
Oh my
films.
God.
Because those credits are long,
Yeah.
baby.
We've got
Talking
400
about
key
15
grips.
Exactly. We got like
How?
20 minutes.
How?
Yeah. And then they're gonna put like 2 birthday stingers. Oh, hey, thanks
Yeah.
guys. Thank you, Lauren. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. But yeah, so watch
He
those.
did not get a birthday taco.
Huh? I did not.
Yeah, get a birthday
No,
taco.
I didn't
need
get a
to
birthday
fix that.
taco.
I need to fix
I'm very
that.
upset. I love tacos.
Yeah.
And I want a birthday taco full of
That's
tacos.
funny. You
Well,
know,
a birthday taco.
And I want
have
them to be
in
soft
tacos.
tacos.
I gotta
so
say
that when I
this.
break it.
Lime, Iana directly said to me the other day, she said, I really like lime. She had a birthday taco. And
Right.
that's exactly what she fucking said to
That's
me
right.
like
I
2
mean,
days
that's
ago.
character definition
That's
right there.
right.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like, birthday taco?
birthday
I feel you.
You're a cool person
Yeah,
with this birthday
absolutely.
taco.
I
I can
feel it.
tell.
You know? And so, yeah, so did the double feature thing. That was hype, Jujutsu Kaisen. And that's a testament to how good Kaisen Zero actually was. Because after watching X, which was fucky, it's crazy. After watching X, going into Jujutsu Kaisen, I kind of thought I was going to be a little sleepy.
Oh yeah, no,
Not
dude,
at all.
We were hyped
Like,
the whole time.
Yeah.
We were
Once
hyped
it started,
the
I was
whole
just like,
time.
oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Super hype.
Crank the music on you and you're in.
And,
The crowd,
yeah,
the crowd
immersed.
We went and, the crowd we went and saw it with, I mean, they were hyped.
Yeah.
Like,
What a
everybody
rad
was.
kind of
Everybody was yelling
dichotomy,
and
though, for
cheering.
a double feature.
Say what?
Yeah.
What a rad like dichotomy.
That's
Oh, yeah.
seriously, yeah.
Yeah. I had to cover
Uh-huh.
those bases. I thought about going to see Batman as well, but
Yeah.
didn't actually happen.
Oh, you
Um,
had stepped out when I was mentioning it right before we started. That will, I hear, mid-April it's going to be on HBO. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because I've got to go see Everything,
Everything
Everywhere,
All-
all
All
at
at
once.
Once.
Looks
Yeah.
so
and
good.
so,
So
yeah,
good.
so that came out on the 25th. So I'm gonna put some time into that. As far as gaming wise, like we did a little bit of Returnal, of course. I started playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, how's that?
I've heard it's
So-
jams.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I mean, if I had to score it, I'd probably give it like a 7.5.
Okay.
You know, maybe slipping into 8, but that's only including multiplayer.
How's the humor?
The humor's great. The writing is great, and that's a huge part of why I love the Borderlands series.
Yep.
For sure.
But being someone that has played all of the Borderlands content, it's very samey. It plays like, because this is where it takes place, right? Is right after Borderlands 2, right? So it plays more like a Borderlands 2.5, I'll say. So mechanically, I don't think it's as advanced as Borderlands 3 is. Even as far as really the level design, as far as the character design, like the enemies are very, very samey.
How
a lot
does
of
this
the
relate
enemies,
to the one-shot already that they did with Tiny Tina's?
not directly. It doesn't directly
Because
relate.
isn't
well,
that,
the
isn't
problem,
that kind of like, a post-credits thing for 2, thematically?
kind of. I mean, only because Tiny Tina is, she's dealing with the death of Roland,
Right,
and she
right,
can't
right.
process it.
For sure,
right?
for sure.
So she refuses to process it, and so she ends up actually putting him into Bunkers and Badasses, and they're like, "Bro, like, come on, Roland's dead. Like, we all know he's dead. We don't want to focus on that." And she's like, "No. Roland's here." And so, but they haven't really referenced that directly yet.
Okay.
It's really just kind of a completely different thing. So she's just hanging out with these Vault Hunters and making them play the game with her, and then she'll help them
New
out in the
cast of
future.
Vault
So
Hunters?
yes,
Okay.
Wanda Sykes is one of the
Awesome.
Rad.
Vault, one of the Vault Hunters.
Biggie
You've
Shorty.
I really,
Biggie Shorty.
I'm
You've
so
got,
glad when she shows up.
Oh hell
Just
yeah.
in things.
Yeah,
you know what
just
I mean?
any time.
Oh
Such a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
little
It's always it's a nice treat. You got Will Arnett as the
Oh
main
yeah. I
enemy.
heard about that.
Yeah, he's the big
Is
bad.
it Andy Samberg in it too?
Andy Samberg is one of the Vault Hunters. Yes,
Star-studded
and so
cast.
it's just But Stallion is
But
definitely
Stallion.
yeah. Speaking of diamond studded, star studded. But it was one of those games, man, where we played 3-player for probably about 4 or 5 hours. I have it on stream. Please forgive us. We got a little lit, but and the whole time I was sitting there playing it, I couldn't help but I couldn't shake the feeling that as a single player experience, I probably wouldn't like the game. Playing with friends is a lot of fun. Everybody getting loot. Because the biggest problem with a looter shooter like that is you get stuck in what I call inventory lock.
Oh,
sure.
Where you
yeah.
get so
Yeah.
much
So
shit
much,
that
yeah.
you spend more time in inventory,
I
more
hate
time
that
in
shit,
your
dude.
in your menus
Yeah.
than you do playing the game, right? Because it's like, okay, my inventory is full. Now I got to figure out what to discard. It's a while before you get to a shop that you can sell stuff, so you just end up having to just throw shit out because you're constantly getting things, which is a kind of a benefit, but it's also folly. Usually with the Borderlands games, it takes a while for you to fill up your inventory. This one, I say within the first 40 minutes, your inventory is going to be packed.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
And, like,
some
it's
of the
all
things
just-
you
Lots of
can't,
loot.
you haven't
Yeah.
leveled up enough to equip some of this stuff, and some of the stuff isn't for your character at all. So
Oh, yeah.
it's very reliant upon playing with other people and using their RNG to your benefit. You see what I'm saying?
Trading and
exactly.
Buy
And
lime,
so
have
if
fun
you're
with Overcooked too.
buy lime, let you.
Overcooked is awesome.
Oh, that's great. Get ready to curse.
Oh, dude.
Y'all
Yeah,
better ruin
ball.
your relationship. Jesus Christ. But hey, if you ever want to play with Remy and I, let me know. We'll crank
Yeah.
up on that shit.
That'd be a good stream.
Yeah, and so it is. It's just it's a cool game. I want to spend more time playing it. The servers were down last night. 'Cause
Okay.
Of course, they're getting fucked on. But if anybody wants to play, let me know. But it is.
Cool.
It's fun.
I see. I think that's really the only way to enjoy Borderlands anyway.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I played
Yeah.
through all of the first one at launch.
Mhm.
Single player, loved it.
That's what I did with Borderlands 2.
Well, the whole time I
But
was
then
just
when
like,
I played
man,
multiplayer, I was
love
like,
to play
oh
this
shit, like this is how the game is meant to be played.
yeah, okay.
And it's the
Yeah.
truth, like the characters do supplement one another, and so you're supposed to play with friends.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is they double down on that. So if you don't have friends to play with, you might not enjoy the game as much.
Find some friends. Kidnap
yeah.
them if you
Go
have
get
to.
friends.
Yeah,
Go
go
get-
get-
I'm
go
sure,
get
I'm
some
sure there's
friends.
an open matchmaking feature, correct?
Yes, yeah,
So
totally.
easy,
Well,
just
I mean,
go
but
get
that's
friends.
the whole thing. You never really know what you're going to get in that situation.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Fortunately, everybody gets their own loot, so that's not really much of a problem.
Oh, that's good.
But I mean, people play at different paces, right? Like
That's
you're
fair.
sitting there trying to assign your stat points. This other person has already run off and they've killed everything.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden you're not killing things.
Yeah.
There are a lot of random encounters because there's actually an overworld map now. And so,
Oh.
yeah, like each one of the stages is actually, they're actually stages. Instead of it being like a giant open world, you actually go around to the
gotta jump from
on the
node to node.
overworld, and then you go from task to task. Every once in a while, an enemy will like pop out of the woods and
Yeah.
just like attack you, and then you do the whole zoom in like Final Fantasy thing.
Oh, but like,
And
that's also quite for the D&D thematic of
cute
like,
at
bandits are
first.
here. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck.
It's
Like,
cute at first, and then after a while, it's just like, God damn it, here we go.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Because they're very,
Yeah.
very samey. It's very interesting that they chose to use the exact same voice for all of the enemies. I don't understand.
what?
Yeah, for like each enemy type has like one or two voice actors.
Okay.
And so if you're surrounded by a lot of that enemy type, you're hearing that same voice coming from multiple directions. They made some weird decisions with this game, and I really
Yeah.
felt like I've been I've been hyped for this for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And so I feel like they kind of missed an opportunity. Because making Borderlands a D&D setting, like if you played Assault on Dragon's Keep, they got wild in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to slap the shit out of King Joffrey. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make you hit him over and over and over. It's great.
And
But
now I have slapped a kick.
yes, absolutely, dude.
I had
You're,
to fall from my
you're running Tyrion hands on that
right,
bitch.
Tyrion.
Yeah, man. And so I just, as it stands, I just feel like it's kind of samey, And so
Do you think it wasn't worth a full price?
I think if you're a Borderlands fan and you just love that shit, then it is.
Okay.
If you are not, I would say wait for a sale.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, but it is what it is. I'm playing it. So if y'all want to ever play, get down.
Cool.
I'm down
The Tiny Tina.
for the get down.
see, I'm here for the co-op, but like, I don't know about the full price.
Right.
Yeah,
that's-
right.
that's
the thing.
what I'm
I
saying.
got. I mean,
as
Yeah.
of this conversation, I'm like, nah.
well, I mean, I dropped like what 80 on it. I
Oh, you got the
oof,
man.
boy,
You
I
always
want all
get
the
those
DLC.
deluxe.
What do you get for
I
the
do
big
it.
What'd you get? A digital art book? What'd you get?
well,
A soundtrack you can only listen to on the
Dude, those are
PlayStation?
the things that I forego. I hate those. I hate them. No, it's just a couple of in-game items. I just
Okay.
knew that I was going to get the DLC for it regardless.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
So
so,
it's
that way,
So
I
you
just-
get the pass.
Yeah,
season
that's-
pass. That's what I paid for.
Same thing with King of Fighters.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it looks
Well,
like a steep
especially
price,
now.
but now fucking $15 for 3 characters.
Bro, now I'm
I heard you
glad
guys talk
that
about that. I heard you guys talk about
God.
that.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
I'm glad that I went ahead and paid that because I mean that by itself, just that one DLC pack.
I'm being
would've put me at
extorted
that
by
same,
SNK.
Oh no, we've got things to talk about. So
Yeah.
speaking of which,
Speaking of which, news
news
jutsu.
jutsu.
How did that-
You doing? What?
Get a scoot. Get a scoot. There you go.
No,
I think you almost had it. Yeah,
I can do it. Yeah,
there it
there
is.
we go.
Yeah.
You just got to get it quick.
Yeah, I can't get it quick.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was the Japanese fighting game developers round table this past week, and so we got a few cool announcements.
Testament.
Yeah. So you predicted it.
Yep,
You
called
said Testament a while back,
Mhm.
right? And I think that's a good choice for them to go. You know, Testament isn't exactly like the most popular character, but he's always been there.
it. Well, but he's
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Testament and Dizzy,
yeah,
right?
Tekken anime.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
Testament.
gonna talk
we're about to talk
yeah,
about
Yeah,
that.
about to
That's
say,
coming up,
we're-
baby.
We're getting to it.
That's coming up.
It's on the list.
You know? But yeah, man, it's like, for those of us who've played Guilty Gear since, Guilty Gear, Testament was the one, man.
Yeah,
and
totally.
So, and once you get to him, he's going to wax that ass. Testament was no joke.
Come on, Zappa, man. Come on,
Oh,
Zappa.
absolutely. I'd just love to see them animate Zappa, Like, I feel like they'd have to tone him down, man, because he's gruesome.
I know. I think they need to lean in, go full Bloodborne disgusting on him.
Yeah.
Make him terrible.
Do you ever think about how much pain that guy's in
Oh,
just
yeah.
on a regular basis?
I was
mean,
talking to him about that, about just waking up and all of his bones are broken.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He doesn't know what
Yeah.
He
happened.
doesn't know
And
what
he's just
happened.
like,
Oh yeah, well, I mean, at the start of a round, it like breaks his back,
It
and
does.
he's just like, folded over backwards.
uh-huh.
Horrifying.
Yeah, and so, but they've actually shown some of the mechanics for Testament,
Yeah.
and he
Cool.
looks a lot different.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not
You
the
know?
classic that we're used to. This is
Right.
definitely a redone Testament.
Well, and
Mhm.
Strive
Which is cool.
is, it's pretty different game.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Well,
mean,
they've done
for
that with all the characters.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Zato, they completely
Yeah,
changed.
I
the
think
way he
Soul's
operates.
probably one of the only ones that kind of come out pretty much the same.
Right.
You know?
bad
Yeah,
guy.
super.
Yeah, the Soul's bad guy.
That's right. The good bad guy.
I know I've said this a lot with when it comes to fighting games that this isn't my foray, but like
Yeah.
I did look up or I stumbled across some stuff on Strive.
Yeah.
Might be one of my favorite visual packages. for
Oh,
fighting
Oh,
games.
it's
yeah,
beautiful.
dude.
Great.
Yeah.
It is
Looks
beautiful.
great.
No,
I'm
with
like astounded. I was like, damn.
have you seen Grand
Great.
Blue or Dragon Ball Fighters?
Probably.
Because
but I can't think of the
Strive
God.
looks better.
Yes.
But only incrementally. Like both of those
For
look
sure.
fucking wonderful.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they have totally
but
hit
they're
the mark
all-
for 3D,
right?
looking like 2D. That's-
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, Dragon Ball is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
because they
it's perfect.
nail
It's
it.
fucking perfect,
Yes, it
dude.
is.
Especially
Yes.
with all the small effects, like them doing the dashes and everything, like that arc that comes behind them.
swatting
It's-
away fireballs.
It looks
like,
it looks
it's
perfect.
flawless.
Yeah,
yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. They
So,
killed it.
So I don't know
Yeah.
what kind of magic they have going on with their Unreal plugins, but they
Still,
fucking
just
figured
keep it
it
coming,
out,
baby.
dude.
Top tier
Keep it
design.
coming.
Yeah.
Because I really
Yeah.
think that's one of the things we talked about after we walked out of Kaisen Zero, man.
Yeah.
Like, they need to do a Jujutsu Kaisen fighter. I've been over here wanting a Naruto
Absolutely.
fighter for so
Yeah.
long, and I still want that. But I was watching, just watching Zero. I'm like, man, they have so many awesome characters with
Yeah.
very differing power
Oh
structure.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
could easily fill out a roster.
Easily.
And
Yes.
that'd be more current.
exactly.
So,
It
They'd
would
have
sell.
to.
Yeah.
They'd have
Yeah.
to find a way to nerf Gojo.
Oh God. Yeah.
What is he, a boss?
He's in boss. Yeah,
he's
dude.
in boss.
Yeah, or a
And-
bonus stage.
And you just cannot beat him.
Yeah, you make a bonus stage with him where it's like you're
No,
fighting
just put
through
him.
infinity.
Put him in. He's the trainer.
Yeah,
like,
there you
NPC,
go.
He's the
Oh,
There
trainer
you
in
go.
yeah,
NPC.
there you
Uh-huh.
go. Yeah.
And then you have to like get like double perfects on every round.
Yeah.
And then you get a chance to fight him like Shinakuma.
Yeah. mhm.
Yeah,
then he
motherfucker
just
comes out,
slaps
kills
your
the end
ass
boss.
down
Yeah, right.
immediately.
And that's just it. Yeah. Don't let his meter get full. If
No,
the meter
no,
ever gets
no.
full and the blindfold comes off,
Don't
you're
let
dead.
him into his zone, man.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
That bitch don't kill my- Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Testament's going to be the final character for Guilty Gear Strive Season 1.
Yeah.
And then they announced Season 2 coming as well. We should also be seeing more story content. They're expanding the story as well along with this last DLC.
Is that
which
6 for season 1? Is that right?
5?
That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because what?
5
That's
characters.
That's Gold Lewis,
Gold Lewis, Jacko,
Jacko,
Mhm. Happy Chaos.
Happy Chaos. That's his
Uh-huh.
name.
Testament.
And then who's the other one?
I'm
I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, Biken.
Biken.
Yeah.
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 Of course it's Biken.
Of course
Of course,
it's Biken.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then
And
we
so-
also got another thing that you called fucking
Bam,
Ultimate Rugal.
Bam, your boy be on it, dude. Your boy be on it. Now, I was thinking just Rugal, right?
Yeah.
Because Rugal is one of the most hated characters in King of Fighters 15.
Mm-hmm.
So at the round table, they also the SNK devs announced that we're getting Omega Rugal. Like they're
Why is he hated?
because he's just broken.
Okay.
He's just, he OP.
I figured. I just
He OP as fuck,
That swing
and
kick,
so
man.
oh,
For anyone
dude,
else
no,
who's
no,
here who
no,
doesn't-
no.
is
If
in
you
the
look
know,
at
you
some
know,
of the King of Fighters arcade cabinets like
Yeah.
across the globe, some of them will just straight up say they'll have like pictures like no Rugal. Like,
Ah.
don't pick Rugal. Some of them will threaten you with violence if you pick Rugal. Like we're
Oh,
gonna kick
really?
your ass
Amazing.
if you pick Rugal.
Amazing.
That's how people feel about it. You know, it's just that bad, right? My boy's a G. And then
know that.
he's so G he's almost H,
He's
bro.
permabanned.
You know, permaband, and of course without him you wouldn't have Vice and
Yeah.
Mature.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his squad. So I expect to see them soon.
Yeah.
But they gave us one better, and they're like Omega Rugal. So the man cranked all the way up, and he's got all of his shit. You know, he's got his Genocide Cutter looking badass. Dude, that move.
Yeah.
Dude, well, Genocide Cutter was the DP kick.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you're
talking about where
talking
he can
about-
do the multiples.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
boy. And so you're talking about the one where he like takes
Yeah,
you
he
from
goes-
wall to wall,
That's right.
baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Slams you
Yeah.
across the whole fucking screen.
And
Yeah,
then the
that-
skull comes up.
that's it.
All of
Uh-huh.
it's in. And then the coolest thing about it is this is free DLC.
Yeah.
So they just dropped those 3 characters that are paid. This one's free, coming out in April. And then they are also adding a boss. What is it? Boss challenge mode, where you fight Omega Rugal at his hardest difficulty. He's cranked all because we all know, for those of us who have
SNK
played
bosses,
SNK
dude.
games like that, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? By the time you get to that end boss, get ready to die. That's just
Yeah.
it. They're
remember
designed to take your money,
Fucking
and that's what they're going to do.
Magaki from 11 was one
Yes.
of my favorites. You know,
Uh-huh.
he'd summon all those pink balls on you. And
Yeah.
you couldn't do shit about it.
Yeah, they're just cheap as fuck.
Yeah,
and they
it's-
read your controller inputs,
Yeah,
they do
they
all that
read-
shit. And so there's actually a costume for him that looks very much like Dictator, like M. Bison.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
big ass shoulder
Right.
pads and shit.
Cool.
And there's an additional stage as well. In order to unlock them, you actually have to beat them.
Oh,
That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Right, only
wow.
SNK, man, only SNK. Because I mean, you couldn't make
But the
that
satisfaction of completing it.
God.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Oh,
not,
dude,
it's not really free DLC. You have to pay with blood. Is
Yeah,
what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes,
Like, you
Blood
have
in
absolutely,
here.
absolutely. You get the character, you can pick
Yeah, I
him.
got more
That's
blood
cool.
than I got money.
You know,
Yeah,
me
right.
too.
I can make more of that.
I can't wait to see what happens to the internet, man. Everybody's gonna be like streaming the fuck out of Omega Rugal runs, and folks gonna get waxed. People haven't seen that kind of AI. You know, we don't. They don't
I'm
do
not
that
ready.
Not a
anymore.
while,
I'm
yeah.
not ready
Yeah.
In a minute.
Yeah, so
Because
it's gonna be hype.
the boss from 14, I mean, he
Verse ain't bad.
Verse ain't bad.
Yeah, the same way with 15. Reverse ain't bad. Reverse has
ain't
a
bad,
sick ass design though.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
The first version of it is just like Wolverine.
Who was the boss
meets
from
Necalli.
12 and 13? Ash.
Ash Crimson was 12, but Ash died.
So who was it
After
in
that.
13? Who was it in 13?
I do not recall.
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
I don't know. I don't
Man.
remember. I don't remember. But we got Geese Howard coming soon, so we're gonna have
Geese.
team bosses here
Yeah,
very, very
predictable.
soon.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so that's really, really fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hype for it.
Man.
Yeah.
Super
Cool.
hype for it.
I can never remember their names, and I've mentioned them a couple of times, but I really hope they also put Rugal's kids in this one.
You're not
'Cause
talking about Vice and Mature?
No, dude, this is his kids. He has a daughter that usually wears a red dress with a slit all the way up the side, and she'll come out with a panther next to her.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
there's
yeah.
his son who's got like kind of like cloud strife pants, like
Uh-huh.
where they bow out and then come back
How do
together.
I not remember
And
these
and he's wearing
characters?
like a tank top, and
Are
and
those
he has
not
like
just parachute pants?
I guess they're parachute
Yeah.
pants. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's got MC Hammers on. Okay,
Yeah.
and
That's fine.
Uh-huh.
yeah, and like a
guy's
black
too
tank
legit.
top. Yeah,
Get that
I
shush
can't
shush
remember
when you
these two motherfuckers' names, but they
Yeah,
are
I've just seen 'em.
Rugal's children,
Really?
and both of them are hype. Yeah,
Hell yeah, they are.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's daddy.
that's Daddy. Yeah, that's what I'm
Jesus,
saying.
Jesus.
Look at this man's eye.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's pure
boy.
evil in that
I mean,
eye.
that's the
Stash, a little
thing,
bit of
man.
fish
Verse,
net? Come on.
it was the smartest idea for them to make that canon. That like Verse actually came back, or Verse actually brought all of their dead characters back. From the dead.
Totally. Yeah.
You know, that's
Uh-huh.
so smart.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Mhm.
okay, well, now you can use all the KOF characters, and there are
Yeah.
what like 60 of them.
It's-
I mean, there's a lot.
It's much like a certain movie going into the multiverse to pull
Everything.
their characters
Well,
out.
that's
Huh?
Movie.
That's
the movie we're talking about today.
That's the new theme of
The
every
one
movie.
I
man.
watched the one with Mysterio. That's the one we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
All right.
We'll get there.
And then
This,
bam.
Tekken Bloodline.
I'm looking
Bam.
forward to this.
Oh, this
So-
looks way better than I thought it would. Like
Mhm.
Oh,
initially,
yeah.
I was like, okay, we'll see about this.
Well, I was a little
You know?
apprehensive too because I remember the '90s.
Well,
one.
we
You
watched
know, I
that
remember
recently, or
yeah.
But see,
last
like I
year.
remember watching that as a young man in the
Right.
90s, and I was like,
Yeah.
this hype as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause, like,
yeah, yeah,
again,
totally.
Again,
Yeah.
I don't do fighting games,
Look,
but
yeah.
I grew up on Tekken.
Hey, that
Yeah,
Tekken
right.
anime
That
has
was
its
my-
moments.
has-
Dude,
Yeah,
it really
is
does,
Fucking the 90s
Nina's the
version
shit
is
in that one,
fucking
dude.
Yes.
hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It is one of my.
Oh, it's funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's one of my
to,
favorite
like, an
trash
8-year-old, I
watches
was
I've
like-
ever like.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
If I want to
He
laugh,
threw his
I
kid
throw
off
that
a
one
mountain.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, Tekken lore is all patricide, man.
But this is about
Jin Kazama.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they're focusing
yeah,
on
Jin.
Jin Kazama and his training and
Uh-huh.
his, I guess, evolution over time into Devil Jin.
Yeah.
And so,
okay.
so you start off with Jun Kazama, his mom.
Yeah.
Okay, for those who don't know, Jin Kazama is Kazuya Mishima and Jun Kazama's kid. All right, so we don't want to think about how that even went down because she probably wasn't down for it. Who knows? Anyway, and so so she's like training Jean, and then of course Jun ends up she technically got killed, but whatever. So then he gets trained by her, and then he gets trained further by Heihachi Mishima, because Heihachi's been trying to awaken his devil gene,
Axe
which
fighter
is the same
Heihachi.
reason why
He's massive.
Yeah, that's the same reason why he
so
threw.
big. He's so big.
That's
so
that's
big
why
in
he
this.
threw Kazuya Mishima off of that mountain originally, because
Yeah.
he wanted to awaken the devil gene within him.
Yeah.
He's been trying to get access to that power this entire time.
I thought that was just some lion shit.
Nah, man. He was like, I'm throwing you off this mountain, and if you got that gene in you, then you're gonna survive, right?
If
And
not,
this is the only way. If not, I'll make another one. And so it's really
What did it
interesting to
cost?
see what they're gonna do. Leroy's in this, and I'm like, that's kind of odd,
Oh yeah.
because
I saw Paul in the.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Paul
for
was
sure.
looking hot.
Paul looks great.
Yeah,
Paul looks
uh-huh.
great. And
Yeah,
so
King,
this is
my boy
actually
King.
King's
yeah,
in there.
totally.
Yeah,
boy.
And so this is actually a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Which
rad.
is also odd.
Well, and this is some decent looking 3D anime. Like
Mhm.
a
Yeah,
lot of it
yeah.
does not look.
Well, I don't
all
think it's
that-
all 3D though.
No, it's a
Mm-mm.
mix.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3D backgrounds for the
But-
most part.
But the
They're
parts
doing
that are
that,
3D
there
look fine.
doing that
shots
UFO
that were
table
clearly
shit.
3D
Right,
rendered.
right.
Yeah, they're
Right.
doing that
Uh-huh.
UFO table shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm with it, man. It's like they got to give us something with Tekken while we wait for Tekken 7. Harada, they were trying to bait him at the round table into saying something about Tekken 8, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
for sure, for sure.
all
Right
things
there.
in due time.
Right
You know what I'm
there
saying?
with-
It's like,
yeah.
because right now, because they announced Street Fighter 6, if you just come right out and be like, oh, Tekken 8, then you're not going to have that much buzz, right? Everybody's going to be thinking about Street Fighter. Tekken 8 is going to be in the background. It's like you need to wait, drop that bombshell, and let it resonate on its own.
Yep,
right? And so
Yep.
I'm really
Gotta give
don't
stuff
ask me
space.
for shit. He's like, you shut the hell up. You shut the hell up. He was so mad, dude. Like people leaked his DLC.
Oh, really?
When he
That's
showed
what
up.
he said?
No, he did. He came out. Yeah, he came out at a tournament. They were like, oh, Harada-san, he's gonna show off Leroy. And he came out, and because it had been leaked the previous weekend, he's just like, no, you shut the hell up. He's like, sit the hell down. He's like, don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for shit. Yeah,
Good on him,
I
man.
love him. I
Fucking
love
good
Harada,
on him.
man.
That boy.
That's that
Oh,
dude.
jeez.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
This looks good. Definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, yeah,
Man.
for sure, for sure.
Fucking Virtua Fighter 5 and Tekken crossover.
Right.
Okay.
So it's Tekken characters in Virtua Fighter 5, right?
No, it's costumes.
Oh, it's just
So,
costumes.
Yeah, you have like
Oh,
a
that
Heihachi
makes more sense.
costume
Oh,
for
okay.
Lao. You've got Kazuya costume for.
okay.
I think it's
Okay.
for Akira.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
Akira.
for Akira,
that makes
you
sense.
know?
Okay.
And so I think you get a King costume for Wolf.
Okay. Yeah.
and so-
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Even though Tekken V Virtual Fighter would be a great game.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a really good game.
They play well with each other.
Oh yeah, Well, that's the reason why Tekken exists. Is
Yeah.
because
Right.
of Virtual Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And Harada even said it. Like once Virtual Fighter, went off the radar, he's like, a lot of his drive kind of dropped because that was his direct competition. That's what he was always kind of, because Virtual Fighter 5 is arguably the king of 3D fighters, right?
Yeah.
Like it's super difficult, very very specific. And so Tekken kind of won the casual market, while Virtual Fighter 5 dominated, casual and Western market, while VF5 dominated Japan.
Yeah.
But then
totally.
they stopped working on them. Sega, they
That's
don't
what I
have
was
a lot of
telling
money.
him. Fucking Virtua Fighter 5 launched like when the PS3 came out.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as the PS3
Yeah,
came out.
yeah, Final Showdown.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, but it would be really cool to see them working together and see what they actually come up with, And so that's what things like this. That's what it makes me excited for. It's like the simple fact that you guys are working together at all is indicative of maybe some future goodness.
It's a step in the right direction.
know?
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get hyped. Start speculating.
Oh man, I'm on it.
And then we also have some Street Fighter 5 DLC.
Oh
it's
man,
it's mostly costumes.
it is a
look
lot
good,
of
though.
costumes.
Yeah.
I like the bison. You know?
Yeah, no, I like that bison too. He's pimping.
Dude.
Yeah. dude.
Yeah.
They're
I
dapper.
have mixed feelings about this. Only because their pricing model for this is fucked. Like so the whole pass will give you, what is it, like $45 colors, 45 colors per character. Oh, is it actually up there? I can
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
look, I guess, huh? Yeah, you got 45 new colors. Hey, I nailed it, though. You get some new titles, the profile themes, whatever. Okay, you get those 3 costumes that are actually $6 individually. So if you would just want one of the costumes, that's $6 fucking dollars, okay?
Nasty.
What are we talking about, guys?
Yuck, yuck.
The stage is $10. And so it's like Capcom, like, why? This is the last bit of DLC that you're adding for Street Fighter V.
We need more money,
dude.
They said my fight money.
My fight money. I'm like, dude, like, why are y'all gouging us like this? And so, but they're like, for $20, you can have it all. So
Hold on a second. I'm seeing in the background here with the stage.
Street Fighter 2.
No,
The monitors?
no. That's from Cyberbots.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
then
they
that's
have.
from Red Earth.
Yeah.
okay.
One of the DLC costumes is actually what's the name of the lion dude from Red Earth?
Lion Man. I don't know.
Right.
I don't have any.
Well, it's that. It's
It's
him.
Lion Man.
So yeah, I think
Dude.
it's for it's for Alex.
Oh,
Alex gets
what?
it.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. He's got the right build.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so
Okay.
they give that to him, and
God,
so
you guys just don't even know. I'm gonna be playing so much Red Earth.
you
from
can't
now.
escape. You know?
I got the picture.
Yeah. Go for it. And so yeah, man, Capcom, they just make some weird decisions, but people are gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. $20 though.
$20.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh,
and that's
that
like all
6 a
those
piece is
colors.
nasty. I
The,
don't
the new
even-
colors for
Yeah.
all 45. It's like white.
What?
Yeah,
What?
white.
Okay, but see, like that's the thing though. Like why not just spend the $20? Because you're not going to spend.
No, it
You're
don't
almost
make
making
any
that-
fucking
that's
sense.
the point.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
no,
They're
totally,
forcing
totally,
your
totally.
hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
They
force
are.
you to
They
spend
are.
the $20. Yeah.
It's a yeah, but it beats like 40.
Well, it's like when you go into the store and
But-
you're like, well,
but
I
this
want
game
a
is-
Coke, okay, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy a 16-ounce soda
Uh-huh.
for $1.50, or I'm gonna buy a 2-liter for $1.30, and you're
That's
like, well,
fair.
Bro, we just
guess
got
I'm just-
3 new characters in KOF 15
Oh my God,
for
yeah.
$15.
see,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
3 fully
and that's a
fleshed
little
out,
gouging.
badass.
That's
it's
still a little
slightly
gouging.
gouging until you play with them, and then you're like, oh my god, this does shake up the entire meta of the game.
but costumes, it's $6 a piece.
Costume. We're getting free DLC for with Omega Rugal, a whole mode. Like SNK's right here doing it right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Capcom's like, money.
Yeah.
It's just like
We've
all
been
right.
sued a lot
It's
lately,
the-
guys.
yeah,
We've
Yeah,
got
Capcom
they're like,
way.
oh, also, if you want to
we
use our
can't
game,
stop plagiarizing.
if you want to use our game for your tournaments, then you have to go through all this red tape. You know what I'm saying? Like they're kind of pushing away a lot of their fan base, and it's upsetting to see it because they're just focused. They're doubling down on esports.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for, and hopefully it pays off for them, man.
I hope so.
Hopefully
I hope so. I'd like to see a prosperous Capcom personally.
I love that company. I do.
And I fucking can't believe this next one.
Oh yeah.
WrestleQuest,
Dude,
guys.
This looks so good.
Amazing.
This looks so good. I know you guys haven't played this, but it obviously this is different. But it kind of, when I was watching the trailer, it kind of reminded me of Golf Story.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
Get,
We were like,
that same
I
vibe.
wouldn't have
Very
thought about
different
this on
game.
my own, but
Yeah.
now that you're showing it to me, I need
it's
this.
what I want.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
What was Macho Man? They got
Muchacho
like a
Man.
Muchacho
Muchacho
Man.
Muchacho Man, was it Sanchez?
Santos.
Santos.
Muchacho
Yeah.
Man Santos.
Randy
Santos.
Muchacho Man Santos. And so this is actually a JRPG featuring
Top-down, pixel art. Yeah.
featuring wrestlers.
Yeah.
Featuring a wrestler.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
power bombing
Get
tonight.
So it only
Kayfabe,
showed
bruh.
it only, yeah, really. It only showed Macho Man,
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant, and then Jake the
Jake
Snake.
the Snake,
right?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
There's
potential-
gonna be-
yeah,
there's gonna be a lot in
there's
there.
A bunch of other,
Yeah, you see him up there.
Those Road Warrior twin guys. I don't remember wrestling.
I want to
things.
see
didn't-
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
I was from the outside.
I was the late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I love the Road Warriors.
hell yeah, dude.
They were rad.
But I don't know,
Road
man. That
Warriors,
the
man.
the Andre the Giant looked he's all like mechy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
He
know.
is very top heavy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, but he had like hinges on his arms.
Yeah,
like
he
he
Right.
looked like a
Yeah.
big yeah.
Yeah, this tickles that little itch in the back of my head for a new Slam Masters.
Right.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
that they would just double down and just be like, okay, well, let's just do a new Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Maybe.
And then
Yeah.
get
I
get
can see it. Well, I mean, the new WWE 2K22
oh
is
yeah.
rocking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I've
yeah,
heard that.
dude.
rocking.
Robbie was talking about those scenes where, like, if you set it up where you're in an iconic fight and then you
Uh-huh.
do something that's in the original fight,
They'll
in the
cut
middle of
to
it,
the movie-
it'll cut to
to
the,
the actual-
real footage of what
Yeah.
happened.
Wow,
Yeah, like
that's cool.
that
That's
sounds
hot,
so
man.
good. That sounds so good.
Amazing.
God, dude, and that's what happens when you take a year off
Yeah.
and actually let your game bake.
Let's
Right,
think
yeah.
for a second. Come
Yeah.
up with an idea.
Yeah, exactly. Now, well, we can change that number from 2K22 to 2K23.
Yeah. Hey,
There we
hey,
go.
this guy's got an
Money.
idea.
Yeah.
I want to make more money, but I don't want to put any effort
Oh,
into
well,
it.
you change the number and re-release it. Genius. You're getting a raise.
No, this looks,
Just gets
this
laid
looks
off
fun.
instead.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly. Yeah. That
Totally.
didn't make us
Standard-
more money.
Right.
Crunch time.
Crunch
Like,
time.
oh.
But no, this looks fun. What
Yeah.
do we know? What systems is out on? Because I know I
I
saw.
think it's an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Boo.
so it's gonna be.
So it's gonna be on the PC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
on
Which
true.
means we'll
Pass,
probably
yeah.
see it. It should
Probably-
be on Game Pass. I
It'll
would
come.
expect.
It'll come to
I would-
Steam. It'll,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this wouldn't come to Switch eventually.
Really, this seems
know, this
like
is
exactly in the
tailor-made.
wheelhouse
This
of
is the
Switch.
type
of-
You
yeah,
know.
for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
This is the type of
But
game
I'm sure
that thrive.
licensing
Mhm.
things,
Yeah,
agreements,
yeah.
handshake agreements, whatever,
I'm sure.
whatever.
Did you ever play Mighty Goose?
Mighty Goose is so good.
Dude, that game is
That game
ballin',
is hot.
dude. Mighty, it's like a I mean, I guess you could say
Gotcha,
Metal
fine.
Slug,
Gamma's fine.
but you're this big goose, and you
Sounds
even
amazing.
yeah, and he's got big like mechanical arms and
Even
and all
more
that.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
so fucking good, but
Uh-huh.
also you have a button to quack.
Yeah.
I mean,
It-
yeah.
it
Oh, it's
doesn't-
like the,
Because after Goose
yeah.
Game, Untitled
do
Goose
you-
Game.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys
Yeah,
remember the Evil Dead game for the PlayStation?
Yes.
not for the PlayStation. I
I
don't
remember
think
it.
so.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was alright.
Yeah.
I wish Tape was here.
Was
Yeah,
it just
so
like
I
an
agree.
action game? Was it like
It's
a?
a third person. You're talking
it was
about the
just-
third person where you're.
It was
playing as
Nightmare
Ash.
Yeah, you're
Creatures
playing as
with Ash.
Yeah. But they made a couple there's like a couple on PS2.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
where like you had like that weird like little half deadite
Yeah,
like, gremlin
little-
man.
yeah.
Not that one. I mean, it's based on. I think it's based on Evil Dead 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think. But regardless,
Good,
you
no rape
had
trees.
one dedicated button strictly that only made Ash say one-liners.
I love that kind of
good.
shit.
Yeah,
I love that kind of
absolutely.
shit, dude.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
A lot of character.
a taunt button in a single player game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
So
Devil May
should they
Cry.
make?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
shit
man,
pumps up your
that
combo.
I was gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, should they make?
helps out.
About to say, what would they do? Just a button that just has,
Oh my god.
Machismo Savage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Coming
make
for
it,
you,
make it
brother.
like a taunt buff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Taunt buff.
Like a taunt buff
absolutely.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
absolutely.
don't
Uh-huh.
fucking slam, don't fucking do whatever. I want taunt buff.
Just
It's
taunt.
like, oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now next two turns, the enemies are focused on fucking macho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, like in see, okay, I
You
see.
know
I
what
was
I mean?
thinking more like in Third Strike. There's a couple of characters in Third Strike that like Hugo and Q both have a, have a
Oh,
buff
for sure,
just
for
by
sure.
taunting.
Yeah.
I think Hugo does more damage and Q has more defense,
Right.
or maybe it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This looks
Either way's
fun. Look
bad.
up the trailer.
But this looks amazing, and the
Yeah,
pixel art
yeah.
is just
Oh, it's
top
beautiful.
tier.
They
They
nailed
didn't
it.
have
Oh,
to animate
God.
that bandana.
Oh, they
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 did.
didn't
Uh-huh.
have to.
No,
but
Oh,
they
they
did.
did.
There's
But
no
they
wind,
did.
but it's flowing.
But they did.
Oh, so
Uh huh.
But they did. All right, Scott. Passing it on
Hi.
to you.
Okay. Man, if anything was gonna get me to play a 4v1 game, it would probably be Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters
Yeah.
Spirits
I'm
Unleashed.
I'm the easiest slave for anything with ghosts and lasers.
That's
Like,
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I will, but even though it's not a gameplay model that I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to, I think it would be fun to go get you guys or some
Fuck yeah.
people together and
Fuck yeah.
go fuck up some ghosts.
I mean,
So,
I ain't afraid
yeah.
of no ghosts.
I think the art direction looks a little weird.
I agree.
I'm
It's a
not.
little cartoony, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
I think in motion it looks better,
Yeah.
but like still images that I've
Yeah.
seen, I'm
It
like,
looks a little
ooh,
fork
that's a little
knifey.
boo-boo.
Yeah.
The
but-
interesting thing to me, man, is like how it seems like they just took up right where the movie left off
Oh yeah.
with
Mhm.
Winston, you know,
Uh-huh.
getting
Yeah,
Ecto
yeah,
one
the
and
last movie. Yeah,
Right, yeah, it's like
actually getting the firehouse back,
Yeah.
back up and
Sure.
running.
yeah, and
like,
he's like, all right, well, come fuck with my team.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
what you
Uh-huh.
got? You
Yeah.
know, and so I'm hoping that it's not only the asymmetrical action that we're thinking about. I hope they actually
want a
do have
campaign?
a campaign.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
because like that last Ghostbusters game was the shit.
It was really
Yeah,
good.
oh,
It
dude,
was
yeah.
really good.
Dude, I love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
And so like
Oh.
I hope they give us something like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you can play as a ghost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
So,
Slimer.
yeah,
It looks like you go to Ray's Occult Bookshop. and
Yeah,
you can actually
yeah.
select your
There's
ghost.
a book.
There's like a big
I
book
don't
full
think
of
it's.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Like
I
a Necronomicon
think-
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
either Tobin's Spirit Guide or some other
Right,
book
right.
that they
Yeah.
that's in the lore. But yeah, I mean, looks fun.
Looks cool.
Well,
Looks cool.
I'll definitely check it out. And
For
like I
sure,
said,
for sure.
I'm not a fan of the 4v1
But see,
like,
that,
gameplay
like, that's
model.
the thing. Like this,
Yeah.
and then what I'm pretty sure they've shown with like the Evil Dead one that they're doing
Uh-huh.
is that like the 4 can fight back,
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
and that was always my biggest issue with
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Is like
Oh,
you
yeah.
kinda just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that Sadako DLC?
I don't know. We'll stop playing it
Yeah.
because their servers are so fucking bunk.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
those
saw
are
her
hard,
getting kicked
man.
a bunch.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like our buddy Squirrel, like he was just like, I love this game, but like, I know I'm hitting these people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm getting the sound confirmation. I'm hitting these people and nothing's happening. You know, just shit like that. And like,
fuck that, man.
sure, he's had internet problems, but that's not him having internet problems.
Right.
That's just like bad fucking
Bad
framework.
design.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and they've made enough money by now.
Of course.
You know, just reload the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
But anyway, hype.
definitely gonna
hype.
be checking this
Yeah.
out when it
Yeah.
comes out.
This is made by the same people that made Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh, okay.
And
Mhm.
what's the other thing? There's another one. I guess it's the Friday the 13th guys.
Oh,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah.
That would
Well,
explain
anyway,
it.
I
think
hope
that's
I hope
right.
it's the
yeah,
good
that explains
culmination
the
of
look of
Yeah.
it.
learning
Yeah.
lessons learned.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Yeah.
you know. So,
'cause Friday the
can
13th
you
looked like shit.
customize your avatar? Does anyone know?
It looks like
Uh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer once and I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know, it was a
Yeah.
lot of little scenes.
I
so.
sure hope so, because if not, then those generic models look like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't want to play Ghostbusters game if I can't look like all
If
of
I
them.
can't be a Ghostbuster, goddammit,
Right.
I want to
Uh-huh.
be. I want to be a Ghost.
Yeah.
Self-insert.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't make my
Sailor Scoot in
avatars
there.
to like.
That's
look
right.
Like the,
I'm gonna get my
ideal
dude
self.
cat
Yeah.
ears.
I think it just look like me.
My
Yeah.
Neutrino wand's gonna be an actual magical girl wand.
Nice.
You know?
Put a star on
Why
the
not?
end of
Put a
it.
star on the end of it.
I can't
yeah.
wait to yell for all of us to yell at each other for missing the fucking trap throw.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Put on the
No,
trap.
and
Put
I
on the
was-
trap. No, you don't look directly into the trap.
Yeah.
I was really kind of surprised that they did have Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters theme.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
They bought it back, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, I mean,
They cleared that up.
Sony owns that.
Because it was only a problem for like when the movie launched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think even by the second film, they had already purchased the rights
yeah,
to
they,
it.
Right,
right.
they
Just
had
having that on the top menu
It's
is gonna get your blood going.
right.
Yeah,
You know,
Absolutely.
just
Sure.
right
Bum,
there, you're ready.
Bum, bum, bum,
Uh-huh.
bum, bum.
Oh,
You're like,
dude, just like let's go.
Yeah.
I do want a
Do
new
you,
drug.
do you guys watch that video where Ray Parker Jr. tries to teach you to play guitar by
No.
teaching you? Yeah, he's got a couple of videos on YouTube. Check these out. And he's not great, you know, but
Doesn't have to be.
props to the man.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, you know, you just gotta, you know, this is how your hands do. That's a
what he
direct
said.
quote. Yeah, this is how your hands do. So yeah, look that up, guys.
I like it. This is how your
Hands,
hands.
this is
do.
how your hands do. You know what? I
mean-
can't argue with
you
that.
mean with the
That
water?
that is how my hands do.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to help me out with this one a little bit.
Haikyuu is crossing over with Monster Hunter. Right now, this is the only image that we have. According to reports, they're gonna have like a little Haikyuu like cafe. I'm assuming the characters
Like
from
a
the
maid
show.
cafe?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's not really all that clear. I'm down. I like the show. I love Monster Hunter Rise. No other information about like when this is gonna drop.
Okay.
I imagine relatively soon. They may have even rolled it out already in Japan. But
Are they
I
going to
mean,
throw these characters in there? Are you going to get
I-
armor sets?
I
Is there
think
any kind of?
I think they're throwing the characters in there. They might end up acting as NPCs.
Okay.
Again, there's just not a lot to go on other than the than this image, really.
Yeah, because usually when it comes to their crossovers, usually they give you something for your Palico.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Usually, there's a different
probably be
armor
something for
set
the
that'll,
Palamut, yeah.
right, that'll
Yeah.
completely change the look of your character.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
when they added
yeah.
Ryu and Monster Hunter Rise, like
Ooh man,
got
if you could run
Ryu,
around
you know?
beating up monsters in a volleyball jersey.
I mean-
if one of the new weapons is like a volleyball, you
Hell
can,
yeah.
like spike that motherfucker
Hey
in
man,
the
you
head.
remember, you remember
I'm
Rock
with
Ball
it.
from Mega Man 8?
absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
Uh-huh.
dude.
uh-huh.
Yeah, dude. So like
Rock
rival
Ball.
schools. You know about
And
Fate?
Yeah,
and
totally.
and what and again, I mean, I'm gonna check this out once it drops. But what's really exciting is along with them announcing this crossover, they actually announced season 3 of the show.
Oh,
So
cool. Okay.
get fucking hype, volleyball fans.
Yeah.
'Cause your boys are coming back.
Boys are back in
That
town.
fish looks so fucking good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That
That
was
was like-
I've been
they
wanting
got
some
some
fish.
tasty
Like, I just-
fucking fish.
I just texted
Oh well,
Wolf
you
and I
know
was
that's
like, "Can
one
we fish
thing
tonight?"
about
He's like,
Monster
"I've
Hunter.
been dying
Monster
for some
Hunter
Some salmon
always
the other
has
day, it was
some
real good.
gorgeous looking food.
Oh,
Like when you
yeah.
have
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh, it's
what's his
so
name, the
good.
muscular chef.
Uh-huh,
You know, and he
uh-huh.
goes over there.
I
And
don't know
starts,
that-
you
is
don't
that
you know
his
the
name?
chef?
That's
Yeah, dude, he's amazing. The chef cat. He's just
Yeah,
like,
bro.
dude,
I've
look
seen
at-
him. I didn't know
God
that was
damn, he's got
his-
one eye.
Yes.
Yeah.
But his
I
food
want that
always
kitchen
looks
setup.
amazing. Absolutely,
Man.
man. It's so sick. So
I'd
sick.
trade my eye for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Straight up.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To become a cat cook.
Oh, I don't want to be a cat. I just want the setup.
Just want the set. Yeah.
Imagine me
then
with
the
one
minions.
eye and a
Yeah.
bandana and my shitty facial hair. It look hard as fuck.
Right
Fuck
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Well, we got a little bit of information about the PSVR 2.
Okay.
So one of the Unity developers texted out that they had one of those experiences, or tweeted out that they had one of those experiences with PSVR 2 where as soon as you take the headset off, everything's different. How they were fully put into a place by just the quality of everything going on with PSVR 2 is what they're implying. That it really is that game changer as far as the next generation of VR.
Yeah.
You know? And there was
like
also
Yeah,
a
it was
second...
Chet Falasek.
And there was a second
Um,
developer that kind of commented on that as well, being like, yeah, he's fucking right.
Right. Well, the real exciting thing about this, for me personally, is that Chet was responsible for Portal.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Because he
So-
used to work at Valve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
that was his shit. He did Portal. He did Left 4 Dead.
Mhm.
You know, so if he's that impressed, that means that there's a chance that we might end up seeing Portal VR.
Mhm.
Oh,
You know,
that'd
which
be rad.
I need it.
Yeah.
I need
Portal
that.
so
you know, it's
good.
gonna make a lot of people yak.
It's gonna make
Not-
a bunch
Yeah,
of
Oh
people
right.
sick,
well,
dude.
yeah,
Oh,
especially
but
if
not
you're
me.
like
Uh-huh.
falling through
Yeah,
the
right.
portal.
Oh,
like,
dude,
kinda-
I want to feel that. I want to feel it. It'd be amazing,
with
dude.
the head haptics.
Haptics and
Yeah.
yeah, dude,
Like
I'm
literal
with
chills.
it. And then shoot that one portal and launch yourself across.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be so bad with that
that
wider
lift
wider
feeling in your
field of
huevos?
view.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean
yeah.
that happens in a lot of VR games just from like really high jumps.
and
shit
just
like
looking
that.
down
Yeah.
and be like, oh shit, to the top, man.
Oh yeah, to
to
the
the top. When you're climbing up and you're super
Totally.
high, you look down, all of a sudden it's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Why are my boys in my stomach?
Yeah.
You know, but it is that's exciting news.
Well, so we've been hearing rumors for I don't know the past couple months now about all these Sony development kits going out,
Uh-huh.
and they weren't specific as to what it is, and a bunch of people were like, "Oh, it's a PS5 Pro. It's gonna be a PS5 Pro." Like it's the
It's gonna be
PSVR.
the
2.
PSVR 2.
That's what's been going
Yeah,
out
I think
to developers.
at
What do
the
you need a
next
pro version of
CES.
Phone 5?
Well, yeah, it can always be better, Neil.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can-
well,
everything can always
or
be
it
better.
can be smaller and not shaped so funky.
It can.
That's,
uh-huh.
that's
You know?
Hey, at least it's not a loud machine, though, right?
Well, there's that.
You know.
There's that.
'Cause
You know,
the-
but
I
it's
mean-
shaped fucky, and if you don't have space,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like I don't like
Yeah.
standing things like that up horizontal or vertically because things happen and things
Right.
fall. and
Understand.
I don't do that shit.
Uh-huh.
But
I don't do electronics falling, okay?
well, no. I mean, because it's like the Xbox 360, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you can stand it up.
Yeah.
That would usually scratch your discs.
It'd
more
fuck your,
easily.
it'd fuck your,
shit up.
it would even just fuck the drive coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it could easily topple over.
Uh-huh.
You know, and these things are always heavy as fuck. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
they could easily redesign that, which would be fine. But I think, right, we don't have a redesign anywhere in the near future.
No, they
for
can't
that.
do they can't do the regular one. right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They can't even get out enough PS5s.
well,
It's like,
I was reading off a meme to Phil when we were sitting there and we were watching trailers before you guys got here, and it's just that screen cap of Korg from Endgame playing his PlayStation 4, and it's just like, yeah, Korg's playing a PlayStation 4, even though this movie takes place in 2025, because the PS5 still aren't in fucking stuff.
that's funny.
You still can't get
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And so I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait for the PSVR 2.
I still think it's going to come out this year.
I don't.
We'll see.
I think Q1 2023 is our target.
I think
Because
we're gonna
there's not a large enough install base for the PS5.
Yeah.
Like they need to move these units because they're gonna have to sell them at a loss, right? And so if you don't have enough people,
Do you think they're going to have to sell them at a loss?
yes, because they have
mean,
to remain competitive with Meta. Like,
yeah, but
like
Meta
Meta's
has,
selling.
I
like
guess.
hotcakes.
I guess
right
the
now,
way
right?
I'm seeing it is that Sony has been working on their displays for a number of years.
Mhm.
They can make displays in-house, so they cut a shit ton of cost from that. This doesn't do rendering in the headset itself. It is reliant on a piece of hardware.
Mhm.
The Meta Quest isn't at that much of a loss, and when it comes to just the optics and the feature set and the cameras and all that stuff, that's not really the biggest expense of the Meta Quest. It's
Right.
it's the hardware itself.
But
So
they're
I really
trying
think,
to flood the market. That's the difference. They're trying to like lock down the VR market.
they're going
and
to
then
control it.
They,
You're
that's
right.
what they
You're
want,
right.
right?
I
And
want
so
it too. I
They're
also
playing.
want it.
They're kind of playing two different
Yeah.
games. However, for a lot of
Man,
people,
you
they're
know-
not going to
you know
have
what would fix
multiple
this,
headsets
right?
in their homes.
You know what would fix this, right? If they made it work on PC, they would sell a shit ton of units immediately. You want to make your money back? You make it work
they
on
would,
PC.
but we know Sony's not going to do that.
I don't know Sony's
Not
gonna do it.
out the gate.
Not out the gate.
You know?
I can
Now
agree
people are
with
going to
that.
mod it regardless. So
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah,
you
with
know?
inside out tracking, it
Uh-huh.
seems like it would be a fairly easy mod.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be. But at the end of the day, it's still a matter of selling PlayStation 5 units.
It is.
That's,
It is.
That's the name of the
And
game.
hell,
That's the
they'd
goal.
probably rather sell PS5s than sell PSVR 2s.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Absolutely.
So I get you. I totally
yeah.
do.
Yeah. I just I don't think I don't think the market is in a good place for PSVR 2 in 2022.
Yeah.
I would love it. I want it right now.
Yeah.
Personally, selfishly, I really, really do. But I don't think that we're going to see it because they're also having a hard time producing PSVR 2s the same way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that a lot of these companies have figured out ways to pivot around this, like specific parts that are short right now. So they're figuring out how to make things a little bit different with a little bit different components to make it a little bit easier. But there's still a general, chip shortage.
Exactly.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. We don't have semiconductors, right? So.
Yeah.
what are we gonna do?
Yeah. It doesn't matter what device it is. It's all
Yeah.
going to have some of these parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are you excited about Stride?
I was.
I mean, it looks like Mirror's Edge
Mirror's
with
Edge.
guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
Mirror's Edge had guns, right?
Yeah, but you just didn't shoot very often.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? You
Well,
could
it's-
disarm somebody and grab one.
it's kind of the same way here, though.
So it's
You're
kind of like
supposed-
Mirror's Edge Super Hot? That'd be a little more.
very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
Very
this thing.
similar.
I'm just kind of
Yeah, and so, but
piecing it
it's
together in my brain.
that's actually very, very good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very good. It's pretty much just like that. And so the only reason why I'm not super hyped for it right now is because of its movement system. In order to sprint, you got to do the arm waving.
Oh man,
right, which I just hate it.
man, Sprint Vector was cool for a minute, and
For
then
a
I got
minute.
real tired of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you have to do this, and then to jump high, you got to raise your arms, and
Oh yeah,
it's just like I just feel like we shouldn't have to do that.
I
Like,
shouldn't have to
give
do
me
the
an option.
YMCA just to move.
Right, you
Yeah.
know, and so like, and while that could be cool, it's problematic, especially on the PSVR, because that thing isn't ventilated, and so if you start getting really hot,
Yeah,
your lenses
you-
fog up
you
almost
fog it up
immediately.
real
Like,
quick.
No
yeah.
shit.
oh, it gets
Yeah.
rough in there.
Which again, that's another really good thing about the PSVR 2. They've created a little vent system so that it can't fog up
Actually
on the inside.
Ventilates. It self-ventilates.
Oh,
Like,
That's
cool.
kind of
what?
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
kind of amazing.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Eye tracking,
But
ventilation.
okay, so this sucks. You know what I was reminded of? Kind of going back to Returnal for a second, not to divert it. all you got to do is click an analog to run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Now Returnal just like
No, but I'm just saying,
its moment to moment gameplay is
Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
perfect. Just the way that game controls is flawless.
No, it is.
You know,
but like,
Whereas
don't
this
make
seems
me
like-
that's
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
Of that. Don't
This
make
seems
me
like it's
fucking-
Don't let me
leaning
do
on a
this.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll do this if I need a fucking sword.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man. Look,
This is ridiculous.
look,
No,
man.
no.
I like the interactive nature of VR games a lot, but movement. Come on.
I just wanna move.
Yeah, just let me move.
Yeah.
You
When
know?
I'm crypto rich, I'll get one of those fucking treadmill pads.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I don't even know
Well,
that
if I
way.
have
I
something
don't give a fuck.
tactile
With the
like that,
slippers.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a different thing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to like. That's why I never got into that whole 3D rudder thing. I don't want to be sitting down
The 3D
and then
rudder.
trying to simulate walking.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
just
It's
asinine
weird.
to me. Yeah, like
yeah,
what are we doing here?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like, but it's immersive. I'm like, yeah, but nobody walks like this.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
No.
I guess they do if you're playing After the Fall.
Yeah. I think the 3D rudder actually makes sense for what it is, a rudder. So if you're doing a flight stick thing and you're using it as your feet controls, then it's perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah.
But trying to use it as a walking device,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
like,
you.
dude, come on.
Fuck you guys.
Come on.
Weird.
So yeah, so the Stride is available now. Tentacular also came out.
Oh yeah, tentacular. I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
that's out as well.
Cool.
And so, I mean, whatever. I haven't.
We've
played
talked about it a couple times.
Couple times,
it. Just VR releases, baby.
Moving on. Moving on.
So I had no intention of getting this game, but now that Far Cry 6 is getting a Stranger Things DLC
hot,
for
right?
free,
Kind of rad.
It's out now.
If it goes, if
Oh, shit.
Far Cry 6 goes on sale, I'm gonna have to buy it.
I've got
dude.
news for you.
Oh,
Right
more news
now-
jutsu.
More news
Jutsu.
jutsu. Right now, I think through tomorrow, they're having a free weekend for Far Cry 6. And so you have a day where you could just play this shit for free.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Yeah, man. It started on the 24th. I think it's 24th through the 27th.
Fuck. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Gotta try
boy.
that.
Because, I mean,
yeah,
it
download.
does. I mean, you know, they did Blood Dragon, which was amazing.
Yeah, Blood
That
Dragon was awesome.
you know,
with
I-
Michael
Good.
Bain.
Michael Bay.
Yeah, dude.
Blessed.
Dude, I do. I feel like their crossovers are so much better than the actual games.
Yeah.
I
themselves.
know. Why?
so
Why
much
is
better.
that?
I think it's because they can just hyper focus on like a specific
Yeah.
experience.
Right.
Oh, well,
right.
They don't get
And
bogged
like,
down
like,
by
wrong.
the.
like Blood Dragon was like way bigger than I thought it was gonna.
It
be.
was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
But still rad as fuck.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
But like, you know, all right, cool. So the focus here is Stranger Things. It just happens to be Far Cry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Right,
it.
great.
Yeah.
I got
Yes.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to Far Cry it up all that much. They're just like,
No.
nope, you're in Stranger
We gotta
Things.
remind you that Giancarlo Esposito is a
Yeah,
really
for
good
real.
villain. It's like I know, man. Come
We
on.
know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they nailed the tone of Stranger Things as well. That
Oh, yeah.
trailer is
Yeah.
really impressive.
Oh,
It's
my
very
God.
impressive. Even though I'm like, what are you gonna do in the Upside Down, man? It's like you're just gonna get fucked on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah, like Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm with it.
Just get fucked on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna craft these magic bullets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
Things in the dark.
You know.
Nice.
I wonder if they're gonna actually have any of the Stranger Things cast. I want Hopper, man.
I would
Oh,
imagine.
dude,
I would imagine
yeah.
Run into him. or
Maybe,
something.
but, well,
Yeah,
you're in the
maybe.
Upside Down, so
True.
I don't know if
It
nobody
doesn't
should
have
be
to be
there.
canon.
Who was
It just be
the
a funsies.
who was
Yeah.
the human
Funsies.
Character with the
Wait,
Dead by
repeat everything you
Daylight?
just said to me.
Who was the human character in the Dead by
You
Daylight?
had
Stranger
11,
Things?
and then you
did
had
it well. Okay.
Hopper. It was
It
11
was Hopper. I thought
Hopper,
Hopper
so,
was
yeah.
in that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
man. I want him
That's
to do
it.
his little dance where
I
he
like
doesn't
Hopper.
move at all, but he's getting it.
Yeah, totally. He's getting it, dude. He's getting
Like,
it.
you are not moving, Hopper.
Yeah, he's
You
getting
know,
it.
he's getting
He's
it.
feeling it.
Again, I know you guys didn't like Black Widow, but I fucking love him as.
Oh,
as
he-
Jay.
oh, he's the
him.
best part of the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
easily.
absolutely.
And that
Yeah.
shitty ass Russian accent.
Yeah,
love it.
terrible.
So bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, so is it supposed to be a? Did you guys talk about his stories
No.
when you were talking? Because like when he's
What do you
in
mean?
prison and he's talking about fighting Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
But technically, it doesn't make sense because Captain America would have been asleep during the
Right.
Cold War.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You think he was fighting Bucky or something?
No, well, maybe was he fighting like a no? Because I think he would have known who the Winter Soldier is because he's always been the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
But because of like the Netflix series with Isaiah what's his face because
So
he
you're
was
talking about the Falcon. Oh wait. No, you're talking about Netflix.
no
Or you're
the, in
talking
the
about
in the Falcon and Winter Soldier thing,
Yeah.
which you guys all watched,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have.
You know, because they showed
They have the other Captain America. Is that what
Yeah,
you're talking
the
about?
black guy. Is what's
US
his face?
agent.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Falcon as.
No.
the older black guy.
It's another dude. He was from Red,
shit.
White, and
So like,
Black.
do you think he
Totally,
could have been fighting
yeah.
him?
What U.S.
Because I mean,
agent?
that was Korean
Oh,
War.
yeah.
Could
Is
have
it, is it
been.
US
US
Agent?
agent.
Is that what he's called?
U.S. agent.
Oh yeah.
No, U.S. Agent's the new white guy.
Yeah, he's a
no.
different
Well,
guy.
oh, is that who they cast as him?
no.
Because U.S. agent. Well, in the comics, he's the one that wears the black.
Right.
That was
U.S.
the
Agent
black, red, and
is,
white.
is the piece of shit who kills the guy with the shield in the series. The
Oh,
old
I don't
black,
know about the series. I haven't watched that. I just know the
The old
comic
black
canon.
man.
Huh?
That-
the old black man.
Yeah,
who
yeah,
was-
I got you,
Yeah,
yeah.
So is fucking what the fuck?
It's Isaiah's. son.
Yeah. But like,
can't-
is he
yeah.
talking about fighting him during the Cold War,
Potentially.
or is he just full of shit because like he's just a guy in
Figured
I
he was
mean
just-
prison.
Yeah.
Maybe he's bad.
It
as-
makes
Yeah.
stories
You
up.
He's
yeah.
got to talk all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean that's what I figured it is. But
Yeah.
like, wouldn't it be kind of rad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda fucking
I mean,
rad.
I'd like to see it.
Too bad
Yeah,
that
fuck
movie's trash.
Yeah.
Ass.
I liked it up until
I don't
want
to keep talking about it.
Sorry.
God, I got
Moving
Giving them
PTSD.
flashbacks.
I got for real. I'm over here. It's like,
Come on.
God damn it,
What you
dude.
doing to the boys?
Those are-
You brought the mood down
I'll
talking about
never
Black
get that
Widow.
2.5 hours back.
Eh.
Jesus, dude.
Let me get my Red Guardian. All right.
I'm with that. though. I'm
with that. Yeah, absolutely.
We all know Omega Red is a superior Russian character, okay? We all know. Okay.
Is it because he has tentacles?
You capitalist
That
dog.
does help. Yes, it totally
Tentacles,
helps.
tentacles,
Yeah, they come out of his palms. That's great.
Cyber tentacles.
Yes.
Like,
Uh huh.
that'll shock the piss out of you.
Oh,
no.
Testament. Okay, so
Testament
we're
again.
getting a new
Yeah,
DLC.
I didn't
for,
have the last two things. That's all it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this next one we can just go through this real fast. Rockstar, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Rockstar?
So they made Grand Theft Auto Online a separate thing, and they released it for free. And now they've decided to make a $6 a month plan for a premium version of GTA Online
Right.
that is only for the next gen consoles, and it gets you
No PC.
cash.
Right. Yeah, you get cash, you get access to vehicles and special weapons before they're actually released into the game itself. And so
But once they're released, if I'm a freebie, then I can get them.
eventually you'll be able to
That's
get
what I'm
them
saying.
and buy them, you know,
Right,
but you won't have all that free cash. You
Right.
won't be able to upgrade your yacht, you know, for free. You get all these
That's
little
fair. That's fair.
cosmetic things really more so than anything else. But it's $6 a month.
Fuck
You know,
that,
so what
dude.
that is,
Fuck
that's testing
that.
the waters.
Oh, yeah.
If
Yeah.
enough people pay for that, then expect in
They gonna
GTA
bump it up.
6,
Mhm.
expect the online to be a live service and expect them to be like, or that could be the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
easily forego a single player without Dan Houser anyway, right? We're doing some different shit. So they could easily be like, okay,
I mean,
well,
it's cheaper than the Fortnite one.
how much is Fortnite?
12.
Is it? I didn't
But
even know
you get a skin and V-Bucks and a couple other odds and
It's
ends per month.
amazing how
Right.
prophetic Free Guy was, isn't it?
It's-
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mean, it kind of came out after, but still, you know, this shit was already in full swing.
Right. They were
You
just
know?
going like, "Hey guys,
Like, here, are y'all paying attention? Because this was happening.
This
to
ain't
you.
even a story. This is news."
Right. You know, so I mean, that's very, very. I want to say it's odd, but it's not.
Have a good nap, Eli.
Yeah. Have a good nap.
Yeah, thank you for being in the chat.
Yeah. Peace out, bro.
Thanks for the follow.
Indeed.
Yes. Welcome to the squad. And then I guess on a sad note,
On a sad note, Taylor
Sad.
Hawkins
we're supposed to
died.
get this out of the way.
I know we were
Yeah.
supposed to do it
First.
first.
Yeah.
Well,
You know. So
Yeah.
that's the drummer for the Foo Fighters
Mhm.
passed away. They
Right.
found him in his hotel.
Right
They were
before
actually-
a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, well, yeah, because they had just performed.
Yeah.
And then they were about to have another show,
Mhm.
and they ended up having to cancel that,
Yeah.
which is very, very unfortunate. But you know, due to this, like, what is it, Studio 666?
yeah.
It's about to blow the doors off. Like
Oh, yeah.
everyone's
For
gonna
real.
go. I mean, they were already gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah,
watch
yeah,
the movie
yeah.
Because it looked great.
Now,
It looked
right,
great.
it
Oh,
looked
yeah.
really
Super
good.
fun. Super
But
fun.
now,
This is the last work that he's remembered for, because it's not like
Exactly.
they've recorded more music since then. So this
Right.
is the last thing that he made.
yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Well,
And so
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
Probably.
I don't know. You know how long ago did they film it? I don't know.
Okay.
Technically.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
because
I mean, they're not
they could have filmed it
releasing
like
Yeah,
2
that's
years
what I'm
ago.
saying.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. But like, I don't know. What else are they doing? I don't know how often they're on tour.
Yeah.
I like Foo
I mean,
Fighters,
they
but I don't keep
tour.
up
They
with them.
tour
No,
hard.
totally.
They do. They
I just
really
mean
do.
as far as produced something.
Yes.
That's what I
That's
mean.
fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Released.
Released.
I think
Okay.
the most current release.
Yeah. Definitely got to go see Studio 666
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
You know, it is. We were talking about it last night. I was like, man, it'd be great if this was just a PR stunt for that movie.
Oh
You know,
my
just
god.
be like, oh my god, there's a curse,
Movie
and now we're all
comes out.
cursed, and then he's
Yeah.
just like, got you bitches. But,
Yeah, but
of course, that's
more than
probably
likely
not the
it's not.
case.
No.
I think
Yeah,
so
so
there's too many
sad.
big news outlets reporting it. You know
Yep.
what I mean, I think that'd be too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was only
As,
50.
as much as I wanted to.
He's
Yeah,
50.
young.
Mhm.
Only
Yeah.
50,
Young
man.
dude.
Yeah, man. And I mean, last I saw, they don't even know why.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't know what happened. So it's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Live every day like it's your last,
That's right.
peoples.
That's right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Live every day like you're Spider-Man. No way
Depends
home.
on.
No, thank you.
I'm like, depends on which one
That
we're talking
seems
about.
exhausting.
God.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
let's
Main feature.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
hold on, I got notes.
What do you think of this?
I do.
so
Okay, look,
what-
I do want to say. So because of Pizza Life and Life, Wolf and I never got around to rewatching it, but we saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I watched half of it through me waking up today.
Wait, which one?
And then
No Way Home?
Of No Way Home.
Yeah.
I was making a joke about watching the wrong one no, earlier in that episode. But then so maybe I watched like a quarter of it before I left the house, and then I listened to the next quarter of it on the drive down here to kind of refresh. my
Okay.
memory.
I got
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I watched all 3 movies this week, so
Yep.
I actually had to watch Far From Home and No Way Home last night.
You know.
Which each one is like they insist that each one's 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
Well, it's
Yeah.
pretty good if you don't watch them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, ish.
I mean,
Ish.
What's
Look,
the
I'm
first
just gonna
Tom
come out of
Holland
the
What's the first Tom Holland one?
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Homecoming. I've never
Homecoming.
finished that one. That's the only MCU film I've never.
I like
Not because I didn't
Homecoming,
like it. I just
and I like.
we had
I-
had that
Far
Captain
From
America
Home.
PSA.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really
Good.
like the Vulture in that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I really.
Oh,
like
dude,
it.
that was the
Vulture's
best
awesome.
version
I've
of the
just never-
Vulture
I've
ever.
ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Right, dude,
Well,
and his
that's the-
coat was perfect.
It was
too.
great. It was great. Those
Ah.
wings are great. And as a character,
feet.
that's the one thing about these 3 movies is that they take C-list villains and make
Made
them
'em awesome,
A
dude.
tier. You know what I'm saying? They make them
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
fucking cool. What they did with Mysterio, magnificent.
Yes,
Fucking perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Did you also
magnificent.
notice Matt Gargan in prison? Scorpion.
Scorpion,
Oh,
yeah.
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 Absolutely. They
Set
nailed
him
it,
up.
man.
Mhm.
I feel like No Way Home, and this is people are gonna hate me for this. I feel like this is the worst of the 3.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah, easily.
I agree.
Easily.
okay.
Because they dialed up the camp. You know what I'm saying? They dialed the
Okay.
camp.
And I'm
like,
usually
all
down
out.
for
But does
more
that mean
camp.
that you guys didn't like it?
No,
I think it's good, not great.
Wow.
I'm over
Dude,
there.
I
I'm
thought
with
this
you. Good,
movie
not
was
great.
amazing.
Really?
yeah. I
Now,
still like the
how
Mysterio
long
one more, though.
Did you watch all of them like when they came out? So you had 2 years between each movie.
I had watched them when they come out, but I've also watched both of those because remember I just bought those 4K ones like maybe 2 months ago. So I
Right.
watched both of those recently.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean I've been preparing for us to do this for a while now.
Yeah.
But I feel like this kind of like Captain America: Civil War, because there's so many other people in it. It's
Yeah.
not
I
a
love-
Spider-Man movie. That's the thing.
Right. Oh, no,
Homecoming
this is a
and,
Sinister
and
Six
Far From
movie.
Home.
It's a
This
Sinister,
is a
it's
Sinister
the
Six.
Sinister
Yeah, you know what I
Six
mean?
movie
With
that
Doctor
someone wanted
Strange.
to make for a
Uh-huh.
while.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you know, Civil War is just Avengers 2.5.
Well, because this
Right.
feels like
Because
more
there's
of a
so
setup
many.
for Strange's next movie.
It does.
than
Well,
it
it's a
does
setup
about-
for the Multiverse of Madness, and it's set up for once again the Sinister Six movie. They've been
Right.
teasing that for years,
right.
Right.
And
Uh-huh.
so yeah,
but see,
that's-
Sony is still hard pushing that weird Spider-Man villain burst thing. I mean,
Oh,
look at
yeah.
fucking Morbius.
Dude,
Morbius is coming out
Spider-Man
soon.
has the best villains.
now
so-
Morbius does look lit.
Spider-Man's got the best villains out of Marvel. Dude.
Wait, what?
Spider-Man has the best villains out of
You
Marvel.
think so?
As a collective, yes,
Yeah,
not as
yeah.
individuals,
They're-
because
I think-
nobody's
I think
Magneto.
Right.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
But-
I would say the X-Men has
Very
the
iconic,
best
at
villains.
least.
Right.
X-Men's got really
Yeah,
good
because
villains.
Vulture's a bad villain, dude. Vulture's a horrible villain.
Well,
the
right,
original
well, it
old
is
man
a
Vulture,
original-
Sure,
trash.
but yeah,
Yeah.
but
Sandman's
Scorpion,
dope.
Doc
Scorpion-
Ock, all these
Yeah.
people are awesome.
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
good.
even
Like,
e-
I'm a
the
bigger fan of
Goblins,
Shocker than
Shocker,
I am Electro.
Right,
I
yeah.
love the way Electro looks.
Electro
Right.
was
Yeah,
great in this
Electro
one.
looked
dude.
Yeah.
good.
But
Yeah.
like just,
Dude,
but
they had
even- but even,
Bokeem
like,
Woodbine in that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they
Bro. I was
did.
like, Bokeem!
Yeah.
I get so hyped whenever I see his face.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It makes me so happy, dude. You know?
I had forgotten my kids and Wolf just rewatched Afterlife, and I was just like,
Oh,
Yep.
fuck
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
Hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I
love
feel
him.
so goddamn
Yeah.
good.
Uh-huh.
I love
Love that
it
movie.
that they made J. Jonah Jameson Alex Jones in
Yeah,
this
right.
basically.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Uh-huh.
just full on fucking batshit. He's,
Right. It was
Loved it.
interesting
Shock
seeing
reporter,
like
yeah.
you know, Team Three-Peat. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Team
totally.
Three-Peat.
that was
That was
hot.
cool. I
Yeah.
feel like I would have been more receptive of the movie had I seen it when it came out instead of having several months.
Sure.
You
sure,
know,
sure.
it being out and having majority of it spoiled for me.
Oh, okay.
Like,
sorry.
but yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like what would really, you know, they're all junk food. But I feel like the third movie, I feel like No Way Home, firstly, would be great in theaters,
Yeah.
especially in a crowded theater where everybody's excited.
I think those first
I
10
think
minutes
that
are absolute trash.
Wow, really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, first 10 minutes are
But
about trash. Until the strange Spider-Man fight, I was not having a good time.
I feel like
weird.
people's
Okay.
anticipation for the movie that anticipation and excitement would pretty much carry you through it. If you had that built up and you were super hype about No Way Home, you go to the theater, you see it, that excitement is gonna take you all the way through that thrill ride.
Sure,
you're gonna have a
sure.
great
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Having actually just watched all three of them in 1 week, then it's just like by the time I get to that movie, it's just like you just
Yeah.
did it. You just did it way better because once again,
I think the second one's better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they nailed it.
Yeah,
with
I
that
th-
movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, and then No Way Home is just like, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool.
sure,
You
sure.
know, it's like now you're able to pay everybody.
Yeah.
You know, everybody.
Hey, Toby
Everybody.
Maguire, here, have a check for once.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, we're just playing. Give it back.
So this one, Sam Raimi helped on too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Was he? He didn't direct.
No.
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 He just.
But he is
produced it.
directing Multiverse.
He is.
Yeah.
That's what
Mhm.
it is. Because I was thinking it was Sam Raimi. But yeah, no, he helped on this. Well, because do we want to do the what had happened?
I mean, sure.
Peter is found his identities. Spider-Man's identity is
Compromised by
compromised,
Mysterio.
and everybody knows who he is.
Mm.
So he goes to Doctor Strange to try to. I mean, you've seen all this in the trailers. He goes to Doctor Strange
Fix
to try
it.
To
Yeah.
fix
Hell,
it.
I love it.
and
Doctor Strange
instead
is
of-
like, you didn't even call
and
them.
instead
Yeah.
of- dude,
You
he
didn't
didn't even have
you
to
wanna-
call them.
He didn't
Collectively brainwash the world
You
before
know,
you
yeah,
gave
I
a
was-
phone
just to
call?
get your friends into college,
Right.
I was actually thinking
and
about
he
that on the
didn't
way
just
down
slap
here.
the
of
boy
how
and
like
send him on his way.
dude. That
Fuck
yeah.
that. Yeah, Doctor Strange is more to blame for the situation than Peter. I
Facts.
think.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
But something goes wrong. Multiverses clash. You get what is it? Dr. Octopus. You know, from Spider-Man 2.
Alpha Molina.
Alpha Molina. Willem
Lizard.
Dafoe as the Goblin.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
Yeah.
Lizard.
And the lizard who had nothing to do
Doc
the whole fucking movie.
Connors. I love it. I like when he's like,
and-
"Wow, you can talk."
Uh-huh.
Sandman and Electro.
Uh-huh.
Right?
What's
All-
that actor's name? The guy that does Sandman. What's his name?
I was actually just looking him up the other day. Fuck, because he cameos as Lobster Johnson in the new really bad David Harbour Hellboy movie,
hell
which I
yeah.
never finished.
I didn't see that one.
I haven't seen it either,
Wolf
but I
Pack.
like
I've
Lobster
seen
Johnson.
It. It's
Yeah, really?
Not
Yeah.
good.
I love it.
It's not good. It's got its moments, but it's pretty garbage.
That sucks.
But so now he's got to figure out what to do to put the multiverse back together.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Church,
because
he's
basically
rad.
what happens is he's trying to make everybody
Jamie
who's
Foxx as
ever
Electro.
known, everybody who knows that he is Spider-Man, make them forget. But
Except for
the caveat,
MJ,
except for
and
everybody
Ned.
who already knew
Knew.
before the reveal, you know,
Yeah.
which is asinine as fuck. I don't know why the fuck Doctor Strange would even do any of this.
Also,
But then what it caused
I have a
was
thought
it
about
caused,
how Strange acts in this.
Yeah.
it caused everybody who
is it a little strange? Is it-
knew
yeah,
Well, because it is
who-
weird, but sorry.
Peter, no, well, everybody who knew who Spider-Man actually was from different universes to converge upon Spider-Man, like the
in
current
this
universe,
in this
right? So
universe.
just snatch people.
including the other Peter Parkers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think it just made the walls. Well, I guess that distract us.
Made the walls a
because Peter
little
Parker
thin.
knows who he is. So,
Yeah, of course.
you
Yeah,
know what I
Peter
mean?
Parker
Yeah,
knows who he
yeah.
is.
Because I forget that they get brought in.
Yeah.
You know, I think the last line I heard was Andrew Garfield being like, "Well, until like 3 days ago, I was in my New York, and
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
wandering
Now I've
around
been-
your New
I've
York,
just
Yeah.
been here.
and this is fucking weird."
yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like they just saw Into the Spider-Verse and they're like, oh shit, That's an easy way out. We can do
Yeah,
that.
well,
You
I
see,
mean,
I
feel
liked
like
this
they
better
were-
than Into the Spider.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Whoa,
no. Yeah,
whoa!
I did
Phil,
I
like
wasn't
that.
feeling Into the
serious?
Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
I really
I
didn't
love-
feel that movie.
I love it.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude, that
Yeah.
surprises me.
I liked the
I felt like
animation, but other than that, it really
I
didn't.
think that movie is
I
flawless.
like the
See, like, it
love
doesn't do
it.
much for me.
parallels.
Really?
because,
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
I really like in Spider-Verse that Parker B is very much implied to be more or less Tobey Maguire's because they show
Right.
him doing the
Oh.
iconic
Uh-huh.
the things, right?
Yeah.
But it's just
Which they put in
As-
every single one of these movies. He always does the iconic.
because it's just an iconic thing.
right,
Yeah.
but,
Because
but
of
in
the
all three of the movies, you don't have to have it in all
Yeah,
three of
come
them.
on,
Yeah.
we got it, man.
Yeah,
we
we
got
get
it.
it, right?
multiverse things, man.
This is
He
the
hasn't done it in
universe, it's the same
this
guy.
universe.
But like,
Right,
you
well,
know,
it's
but
the
like,
same guy.
but like Spider-Verse Parker B,
I love
his
his
life
cynical
kind of
ass.
yeah, but like his life kind of falls apart from
Mhm.
being a superhero.
Right.
Yeah.
But as Tobey Maguire put, as you know, Prime Parker,
Mm-hmm.
I get whatever.
Parker
you know.
Prime.
I don't remember what they. I don't remember what they because like you know
Ended up-
they give them all like you know Andrew Garfield is
Yeah.
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They even
you
say
know,
you
you're
look
the-
Dude, that was
amazing.
so, no,
You
you're
look
amazing.
amazing.
You're
Yeah.
amazing.
Which I thought was nice,
Amazing.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Tobey Maguire, you know, he's like, yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, it was rocky with MJ and the, you know, after a while, but you know, we just worked it out.
Right.
So like his life worked out.
Yeah.
Parker Beast doesn't, and I like that. If
Yeah.
you really want to take it all,
Right.
Well, no,
all the
he's
Peters.
C. He's definitely the third one.
Andrew Garfield was
Andrew
the third
Garfield.
one.
Yeah,
he was
he's
like,
three.
no,
yeah.
but I mean,
Spider-Man
Into
3.
the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man 3.
Peter
Oh,
B.
you're
Parker.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking
Sorry,
about
Peter B.
Yeah,
Parker.
I got
You know, because his life
yeah.
kind of falls apart with MJ,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he gets all fat and sad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Or not fat, little.
Yeah,
He did.
Absolutely.
He did. He had a gut.
That's fair.
Yeah, remember? He was just like, I got this gut.
But you know what I mean?
You,
Like,
bro.
but like I like that.
Yeah.
That little parallel there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's a nice touch if you want to
Well,
take a step back. and
Well, and
look.
I think it was good for Andrew Garfield and you know
Toby.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah.
To
Oh, yeah.
be able to reprise those roles because those movies got so much shit and
But they were-
they
they were-
deserved it.
I
but
liked them.
No, see,
but-
I like the first Garfield movie.
Yeah, me
with
too.
So,
Lizard.
so did
Yeah.
you
First
like
one's
the
jamming.
Amazings more than this?
Well, once again, okay. Here's the biggest surprise for me about this trilogy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a comedy.
Yeah, dude.
This is it's
Yeah.
very much.
It's
comedy.
fucking
They
funny.
lean
A lot
all
more-
the way
And they
into
also
the
do
comedy.
it well, and they don't do it the same way the rest of the Marvel movies lean into comedy, where
Right.
it's like, oh, everybody's got their kitschy little line. No,
Yeah.
it's actually funny.
It's
I
actually
think
funny.
this movie
you know?
leans more into that than the other.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I
and so,
think-
and that's
yeah.
another reason why I kind of felt like, you know, it's
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
it's a worse Far From Home.
I'm gonna blame Sam Raimi for that.
Man, don't
Yeah, but
blame
he
Sam
made Spider-Man 3 out of spite.
Right, exactly.
He
Yeah.
drove that thing. down.
God, dude, that movie depressed me so much. I was so upset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
did-
Toby
I,
made-
I wrote a
Speaking
song
of that,
about
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
remember how like Sandman's storyline in that movie ends because I only saw that movie once in
He
theaters.
blows away.
Yeah. That's I was gonna
He
say.
blows away.
Yeah,
He
just
blows away.
Just-
Yeah.
Like he
He rides the wind.
Yeah.
like he lets himself go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Isn't that hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like so he's not dead.
No.
He could reassemble himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I guess he never says that he dies against Spider-Man.
No Paul
Right.
Giamatti though. Like that's all I'm saying.
But they talk about
They
it.
did- they did.
I mean, I fought
fought-
a Russian guy in a rhino robot.
But yeah. Like that's
all right,
good shit. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And Toby makes that dumb face the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his
looks-
face.
it-
Oh.
no,
Toby
that's
face.
just his face.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yep.
That's why I
Just
put it
stuck
in the
like
song
that.
at the beginning. Man, there are some killer lines, and Ned has some of the funniest shit.
I love Ned through
Oh,
all three
Ned's
movies,
great.
dude.
Yeah.
Ned's great, and I understand.
And he-
Aunt May.
when he gets
The
that
scientist
sling
that
ring,
turned-
man,
yeah.
and he starts.
The
Oh,
scientist that
yeah,
turned into
right.
a tree.
Yeah,
Like, that shit.
and Jamie
So
Foxx is all like,
fucking
"That's
floor.
just a tree, man. That's just a tree."
Well, and while we're talking about the ring portals, how the fuck did I like the fact that what's his name? He's the new Sorcerer Supreme.
Wong.
Oh, Wong,
Wong?
yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Love him.
Wong's
I love
How
that
was
guy.
he able to open up portals without doing the ring? He was just opening them up.
Oh, yeah.
and like
Because
walking
he's,
backwards
he's the
through
top
'em.
dog.
Yeah,
Dude.
Wong's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even
uh-huh.
when Doctor Strange was the top dog, he still have to.
Because Wong's been a sorcerer longer than Doctor
Way
Strange ever
longer.
has.
Right, facts,
Yeah.
facts.
and that's the basic thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But see,
I
leading
like
on
that
leading
movie.
on
I
that,
do
is,
too.
like
Yeah.
I think that's kind of why. I know it's not explicitly said, but like Strange is kind of like erratic in this.
he is.
Yeah.
Makes
very
some
much.
bad
he
decisions.
seems like he's
Yeah.
not really focused on what's happening.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think he has any like he feels like he isn't gonna have any repercussions.
Yeah.
Partially like, all right, so this Spider Kid helped save the fucking world. He kind of just lost his
Yeah.
pseudo dad. I
Yeah.
kind of feel bad for him. I guess
And
I'll
he's
spot
technically
him
an Avenger.
one. Yeah, like I'll
Yeah.
spot him one.
I'll
I'll spot him one.
Yeah,
you know?
but that spot is
It is. No,
it's pretty
obviously, it's a
large.
fuck
It's
up.
pretty
It's a
significant.
fuck up.
Yeah.
But like, you know, because he even says that, like, you know, well, I was gone for 5 years, so like Wong took my job,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and Wong's like, yeah, fuck off.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Not
like,
now.
what is okay? So what is Strange supposed to do? Just hang out in the sanctum?
I guess.
I mean,
He doesn't
do
have-
something.
you
doesn't
know,
have
Join
I love that
Shield.
they were cleaning up all the snow because he accidentally opened a
Yeah,
portal to the
yeah.
Himalayas and
Uh-huh.
a blizzard came through.
but like, you know, if he's already a top tier sorcerer, you know, like he's not gonna sit there and read all the
Go
books.
do some
'cause he
fucking
already has.
research. Do something else. Don't
Well-
sit here and like bow down to the wiles of a 16, 17-year-old kid who's just like, oh no, my friends didn't get into MIT.
Right,
So I
that-
need you to
that's
alter
some dumb
the
shit.
entire fucking world's memory.
Yeah.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
just fucking odd. It seems like for
Bad move on
for
Strange's
somebody
part.
like
No,
Doctor
definitely,
Strange who
definitely.
had the Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
But,
This
but see,
man
that's
would
the thing.
know.
Like, I feel like he just doesn't give a shit because
Right,
it's like,
I do too. I do too. He's
hey,
complacent
hey,
to this.
sorry,
He's like, let me just
you were
whatever.
sick for a week,
Uh-huh.
but we just went ahead and gave Scott your job.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You can still
Yeah.
work here,
Right.
doing the thing,
Doing
whatever
it.
that is.
Oh, might as well
Whatever
fuck the
thing
earth.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Just
I don't know.
So-
screw the
I
planet.
think Strange makes it feel like an idiot plot. You
Okay,
know? Like,
okay.
Like
A
a
little
plot
bit.
that just could not happen unless all the players
Yeah,
involved
yeah.
are.
Whereas
fucking
the other two Spider-Man movies in this
They
thing
were
have
solid.
a lot more of a
Yeah,
Yes,
it felt
yeah.
like
Now-
it felt like there was a loss of focus at some point.
Right.
Because they were trying to get to the Sinister Six. They were like, what do we have to do to get
to the
Sinister
Sinister
Well, I
Six.
think
Six?
they
Exactly.
dropped-
That's what-
I
that's
think-
what it seems
and
like.
not that they completely dropped
Well,
it, but the
Sinister
whole
Five.
the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
subplot of everybody knowing who Spider-Man is and
Mm-hmm.
how he has to deal with it, they don't really address that very much. It's pretty much just like, oh no, we didn't get into MIT, and then boom, multiverse shit.
Right.
You know? and I'm
yeah,
like,
okay,
I feel
okay,
like that
yeah.
would have, like, I wish they would have focused on that aspect a little bit more.
Especially
Yeah.
building
You know?
off the thematic of
Right.
two with
Yeah.
being like the war on truth.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is super well done.
It's
so
fucking
well done.
amazing. No, the second one is definitely the best one out
Yeah,
of these three movies.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And now I do appreciate the way that Nick Fury, not Nick Fury, was manipulating the whole class trip. He's like, all right,
Oh,
motherfucker,
totally.
you don't want to go where I want you to go. Guess what? Your whole class is going. Now you're there.
Looks like we're going
Right?
to Paris.
Yeah, it looks
guys.
like we're going to Prague.
Okay.
You know, it's
I
like,
guess so.
okay, well, it's like, I'm going to put you in the environment
Bitches.
and you're going to fight anyway.
Right.
You know?
Right.
He's like,
Uh-huh.
so,
The Spider Monkey. Is that what they were
no,
called?
no, his name was Night Monkey.
Night Monkey.
Night-
It was
Night
Night
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah. It's
It's
Night Monkey.
It's the Night Monkey. That's fucking good.
Night
Good.
Monkey.
Yeah.
I like how they didn't give Green Goblin a new mask after
Yeah.
he
After
he
breaks,
breaks
the
that
first
one.
No,
After he
dude,
breaks
him with
the
the hood.
first one?
No, when he
Yeah.
shows
He
up with the
looks good.
hood and everything, I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
the goblin
Well,
I've
but that's
wanted
the
the
thing.
whole time.
How fucking
Yeah, he went
expressive
towards
is
Hobgoblin.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
He needs
that's
to
the
be a
thing.
hobo
He
goblin.
kills
He
his-
needs to be.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he
Yeah.
Which is
doesn't
all I
need to
ever
be-
wanted.
Yeah,
That's all you
exactly.
want, dude. Yeah. Willem
The
Dafoe's.
suit's fine.
Hey,
Like
The
the
suit's
power-
fine.
I
yeah.
think that might be part of the reason why I was so turned on with this movie, because I think the performances with, I mean, like you know, the three Spider-Men, they're good. You know, I like
Yeah.
you know.
Repeat.
And
Alfred
I think
Molina.
this is a redemption of Andrew Garfield. I really do
Oh,
think
absolutely.
this is
And
a,
Toby.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
But dude, Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe and Jamie Foxx and all them fucking knock
they
it
rule.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What was it? What was that?
Ooh, I wanna
line
taste
that
this new
Jamie
power.
Foxx
Yeah,
had?
man.
know?
Oh man,
Yeah.
he takes the fucking arc reactor, and
Uh-huh.
as soon as I saw that going on, I was like, "Oh, this is
Ooh.
bad. Oh, this is real bad." He doesn't need infinite power. Don't give
Yeah.
him that. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
His new suit was awesome. It reminded me of
But see,
Infamous.
That's the thing.
That's
That's
what I
the
was
thing.
thinking.
Watching,
you know?
watching the second Andrew Garfield, like I remember seeing that one in theaters.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie. It's very packed. It's
Right,
like way
yeah.
too packed.
It's
But,
yeah.
like-
Uh-huh.
But like the way they did Electro in that is like,
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I fucking
Uh-huh.
hated it.
Really?
Oh, you didn't
Really?
like it?
I fucking because that's clearly like a high functioning autistic man
Yeah.
who just wants to be like hurt,
Yeah.
and it's like it's kind of gross.
Okay, I see what
And
you're
then
saying.
it's like,
yeah.
hey buddy, I know you can shoot the lightning, and I know you're like all fucked up now, but we're still gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah.
And this is a man that just needs to be talked the fuck down.
Right.
Yeah. a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
it,
which is
yeah.
not the case in this new one. This is a
No, because he kind of like rewrote himself.
right,
Which is,
hmm
I can eat it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's fine.
But it is dramatically different.
yeah,
But like I,
yeah.
but see, I like this Electro.
Yeah.
I just really
Mhm.
hated pretty much all the villains in 2.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Fucking
Well,
Goblin, like Dane DeHaan, fantastic Osborn kid. What the fuck is his name?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
Terrible Hobgoblin or
Oh,
whatever.
awful.
Yeah.
You know,
Garbage.
awful. Love that kid though. Dane
Yeah.
DeHaan,
He's
top
great.
tier.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, I found it interesting though with this trilogy as a whole. Yeah, what up, Argoth? What, my dude?
He said it was fucking trash.
Trash. I did find it really interesting that they chose to make Peter so young, considering everything that had already happened around him. You know, of course, Uncle Ben's already dead. He's been Spider-Man for a while, but he's in high school.
Yeah, he's still in high school.
It's
Still in high
weird
school.
because
I-
now I'm
yeah.
like,
But
what
I
are we
think
gonna
it
do
works.
if they choose
I
to
think it
use
works.
I like it.
Miles?
Yeah.
If they choose to use Miles Morales, I mean, you could easily have a time skip.
Right.
You know, those things could easily.
Even then,
happen.
why not?
Well, they set
why
up-
not have another kid?
They
Yeah,
kind of
say-
set
okay,
up
what-
for
what if he's-
Miles.
Yeah, they tease him in the
No, the first
It's
one.
the
In
first one. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Donald Glover plays the guy who would
Plays
be
his-
right.
Prowler.
His,
Yeah,
his
Prowler.
uncle.
Yeah.
His
that
uncle.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's his. That
Donald Glover? Well, he was just that dude that was like buying weapons.
But
yeah,
he
but
talks
like
about
that
his-
guy, that
Yeah.
character is the Prowler.
Right.
Right, yes.
Which
Like
is
it's the same.
Yeah.
that's
which is
Miles
Miles'
Morales' uncle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even then, like, you know, I don't know. I'm only technically
Dude, when
like,
he just fucking
But Miles-
stuck
10
him to
years
the
older.
car, and then
Uh-huh.
he was like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go."
Yeah, for real.
He's like, "Man, come on."
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. And so, just from a continuity standpoint, it was
Yeah.
just kind of a little jarring for me.
So it felt like
Um,
the transition from 1 to 2 worked a lot smoother. For
Yeah,
you. And
even
then
though
this
2 to
one-
3, I mean, like
3
you
picks up
told
as
me-
soon as it ends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I remember last week we were talking about it, and you were like, you can watch the third one without watching the first 2. And had I done that, I think it would have kind of thrown me off a little bit because if
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
know what
well-
happens at the end of the second one,
Yeah.
then it's like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, all of a sudden his
And
shoulder
I mean, I
healed
like
and-
the character
and then you
setup.
see the
Yeah.
suit for Mysterio, and you're like, I want to see more of that suit, you know, because Mysterio looked boss.
Boss.
But see,
Boss.
part of me still kind of wishes that like Mysterio was a hero from a multiverse. I think that would have been cool.
They could still do it
my-
though.
well,
They
they
could
could.
absolutely
They
still
could.
do it.
Yeah, I had a problem
could
with
join
it
up with
at
Doctor
first
Strange.
because I thought that that's what they were doing. I thought
Right.
that was going to be the spin, and I'm like, why are they doing this? Mysterio's
And then
another one of
halfway
those
through the movie,
characters.
you're like, "You son
Like,
of a
there
bitch!"
you are. There it is. Got
Dude,
me.
in the bar where he's like, "We did it, folks.
We did it, folks.
We did it."
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm like, dude, that's all he did. He's just a master of illusion.
What'd they call his technology? It was like
Barf.
farts. Barf. It was
Barf.
barf.
He's like, he turned my life work into barf.
into barf.
Dude, whatever. I'm all about Edith. He said, even in death, I'm the hero.
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
I'm just like, that's so Tony.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Man.
so Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Love it.
So good, man. And so, but I
Yeah.
guess we're supposed to be talking about it. No,
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but since it was your first, watching of the other two,
Yeah.
and it's not like we've addressed those before.
That's
so.
fair.
Right,
That's
yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a way better
So,
movie.
so I can see totally what you guys are talking about it kind of is an idiot plot a little bit,
There was
Let's go on a school
okay.
trip.
It
But
took
I guess
me-
with Strange, I was thinking that he's distracted because of what's going on with what's his name? The other sorcerer, the one
Wong?
no, not Wong, the bad
Mordo
guy.
or whatever.
Mordo. Mordo. That's it. Yeah, because he knows that Mordo is
Hunting wizards.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. So I guess for me, the way Strange is, he's got bigger shit that's on his mind that he's not talking to people about.
Strange would have never done that.
I can agree with you
Would
on
have
that.
never
Yeah,
done it.
it's a bad move. It's a
Yeah.
bad move. But Peter
because
also fucks
your
everything
friends
up.
didn't get into
Yeah.
college,
That's-
man. Like really, like that's the plot.
Well, but no, it's
I can see
it's-
if your
no,
friends
it's
died,
more-
right?
No,
all of a
the-
sudden your
the-
friends got killed, and now we
Nah,
got
man,
problems.
this,
or
this kid just wants to have his cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
His surrogate dad just died.
And-
yeah.
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
give a
He just
fuck.
went to
You're-
fucking space and saved the world.
Right.
He helped bring back everyone else,
Uh-huh.
including himself, technically.
So we alter the time. No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Strange would not have done it. He wouldn't have done it.
Why wouldn't you want?
He'd be
to-
like,
why
"Buck
wouldn't
up."
you want your world that is now very big to go back to being very small? I want to be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be a Spider-Man.
Hey, and there's
I'm
also
just
something
saying.
that we skipped over that I think is a big fucking deal. Matt Murdock,
Oh,
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that was
Daredevil in
good.
this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He caught that brick that
Yeah,
came
he
in through the
represented-
window.
how'd you
Yeah.
do that?
Dude,
I'm a very good lawyer.
I'm a
I'm
very
a very
good
good
lawyer.
lawyer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Mm,
Matt
dude.
Murdock. I really hope that we get.
Dude, we're gonna get some more Daredevil.
If we get
no,
some
no,
more
no,
Daredevil.
dude. They got Kingpin and
Please.
Hawkeye. They got Matt
Yeah.
Murdock in this.
Well,
Well,
we're
all the
getting
Netflix
more of it,
just
dude.
went over
Cool.
to Plus.
Oh, it
Excellent.
did.
and they're
Yeah.
not editing them. They're not doing.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's not-
what?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't finish the Punisher series.
I only watched the first season.
But
Okay.
second season's okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's okay. It's not as good as the first one, but it's
Yeah.
all right.
Okay,
You
okay.
know.
But
Uh,
like that season 3 of Daredevil.
oh,
Dude, it's so fucking good.
Daredevil.
God.
I keep hearing that.
Daredevil
I've never watched any of them.
No, dude,
Daredevil
Daredevil's
and
so good.
Jessica
Solid.
Jones.
The,
Yeah.
my favorite
Daredevil's
shit is
solid.
is Kingpin as a child showing
Yeah.
what broke him.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
dude, I'm not
Oh,
even
wow.
gonna ruin it for you. It's
Okay.
fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
Heard that, but it's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, and
I don't have it
Netflix.
anymore. Oh, it's still on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
I don't know about that.
It's not
Oh,
on
yeah?
Netflix.
I
That
don't-
doesn't
I
sound
thought
like
they
Disney.
transferred
That
off.
doesn't
I
sound like
think
Disney.
I think they-
Oh, they scooped it up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Oh,
but
you know what?
Netflix
While we're
produced
talking
it.
about
that is
that-
wild.
While we're talking about that, because
Wow.
Netflix just got a pay increase, so it's up to $20 a month.
Yuck.
You told me about Crunchyroll having
Oh,
a
yeah. So all the dub shit, and now they're doing like early release, like first couple hours of or first day or so of a release of a new show. They got behind a paywall now because they have a Prime membership, and it's $10. But
it's
still,
specifically for dubbed content.
yeah, like
That's
you can still watch the sub
crazy.
shit and all the stuff that they got from Funimation when they shut that down. Was a lot of dub shit, but now they're charging for it, which pissed me off because I was watching Darling in the Franxx. I got to about episode 12, and then tried to watch it again today. Like I was been watching it just fine, dubbed all week, and then try to come back and like watch it this morning, and it's just like you got to upgrade to Prime. And I was like,
Fuck, that's
just
ridiculous.
more like I was so offended. I was just like, fuck you, I'm gonna watch this on 9.
Man.
I mean, but the funny
Pirate
thing
time.
is, man,
Pirate
because you
time.
know all the people who like to like gatekeep anime and be like,
Yeah.
oh, if you watch dub, then you don't really like anime. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, I
dude?
watch
Shut
both,
up.
but I
You
just
know,
favor dub.
But
Yeah.
right. But it's now very interesting to me that if you want that dub content,
You gotta pay more.
You gotta pay more.
You gotta pay more.
That's wild.
Man.
That's wild,
Yeah.
and I wonder how many people will do it.
What'd you say that
I'm sure a
show's
lot
called?
of people.
What?
They'll
What'd
pay.
you say
They'll
that
pay
show
for
is called?
convenience.
The one I was
Yeah,
watching?
absolutely, man.
Darling
It's
in
like
Franxx.
people don't want to read.
Darling
we
in the
get
Franxx?
sodas delivered
Yeah.
to the house.
Okay. Is
See,
that about a
no,
hot
no.
dog eating contest?
No.
I don't want to fucking go anywhere. But damn, I want to sunk it.
Franks
You know?
are
Fuck.
Franks
Dude.
are mecha waifus
Okay.
that get
Okay.
piloted by they fuck.
Okay.
The fuck?
Like,
what just
These
happened?
conversations.
These mechs
are-
fuck. That's what.
I'll explain Darling in the Franks later. Let's
Okay.
get back
Yeah, I
to
was
No Way
trying to
Home.
figure out what Darling in the Franxx
Jesus,
is.
man, this conversation
We
went off
got-
the rails.
Far from home, didn't we? We got.
There's no
bring it
way.
back, bring it
back.
back.
No way.
And then the naming conventions for these movies.
I don't like 'em.
I hate
I don't like them either.
I hate them.
Mm-mm.
It's like, why? Like, you didn't have
Homecoming
It's
makes
something
sense.
something home.
Well,
No, because
yeah, 'cause
all of
they
these
have
movies
Right.
are about. I mean, obviously Peter Parker, but like they're about growing up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
Like,
about his
okay,
spider
sure,
tingle.
what- like,
His
like,
Peter
okay,
tingle.
Home, no
we're
way.
gonna let's just throw Uncle Ben out the window.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben's dead.
They threw him out the
He's
window.
raised.
Damn.
His parents are dead. Raised by his aunt.
Mhm.
Aunt May's doing.
Oh,
her
I'm
fucking
glad.
best.
I'm glad we're talking about
You know
this
what I mean?
because that Aunt
Marissa
May death
Tomei?
scene. Oh, she's so bad,
Mm.
dude.
You know?
Mm.
That Aunt May death scene really.
I'm
really
like
kinda fucked me
happy.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
dude.
you happy.
No,
that was
that made me
actually
sad as
really
fuck
good.
when she
'Cause that-
died.
'cause
Well,
that
I had
woman
that. That was the
fucking
only
loves
thing. I have a
Kristen.
friend who I told him I had never seen the movies before.
That's what
and
he said to you?
spoiled that.
Oh,
So that's the
fuck.
only
I'm so
thing about
sorry.
this movie that I knew. And so I was waiting for that moment, and when it happened, I felt like it was kind of anticlimactic. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay.
like for a second it
I
seems
underst-
like she's fine, and then all of a sudden
And then
she
she's just-
does a dramatic fall down,
Right.
And then it's like, oh wait, no,
Oh shit,
you're
she
dying.
bleeding.
You know, yeah, you know. And so it was just kind of odd. And so it didn't have the impact that I was expecting it to have. Of course, I want to see her always.
I know.
Yeah,
She
you
did
know,
a great
she was
job with
great
this
in there,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah.
Like when she was going to pick up Peter, and the cop is trying to give her a ticket. Like she reminded me of my mom, like the way she's talking. She's like, "Okay, he's right here. Okay, don't give me a ticket." You know, she seems very, very natural.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
her performance is one of the best in the
Supernatural,
movie.
Yeah.
You know.
And John Favreau continues to be amazing.
Oh,
as
he
Happy.
just knocks
Like,
it out the park.
Fuck, man.
good.
Yeah, especially when he's friendly happy. I like
Yeah.
friendly
Uh-huh.
happy.
Yeah.
Because in the first movie he was asshole happy.
He's like, hey, who are all these people that are walking into my apartment right now? You got
Uh-huh.
like is that a giant lizard?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, is
Right.
that giant lizard? Is there cyborg?
Actually, no, lizard didn't go into the apartment. Which, by the way,
He didn't do shit.
that
Nah, they couldn't
motherfucker
figure-
dipped.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, shit, it's
They
time
re-
for me to
they
go
really-
do some shit.
They really could not find anything for Lizard to do. in
What
this
does Lizard do? That's the thing, man.
Crawl
Like,
around in the
he was at the end
sewers.
fight,
that's
right?
all he
It's not the
does,
end
dude.
Fight, but that was it. That's really the only like.
But he also wasn't trying to turn everybody else into a lizard.
Well,
so
he,
there's
he,
just
he
that.
hinted at it one time. He's like, I can make you better.
I could,
yeah. He's like, what, by turning me into a lizard? He's like, yeah. You know?
No,
Well, see,
thank
well,
you.
see, that's the thing. Like, you know, Peter's trying to fix everyone, but like Doc Connors kind of got what he wanted.
Yeah.
It's not
I
like
know.
he's like,
No, he's
"Fuck,
solid.
I'm a lizard.
No, he's
like,
solid.
You know, I got my arm back.
And I'm
Right.
still smart.
Exactly.
I
And
think
all
I'm
those
good.
guys were about to die
Yeah.
before
Yes.
they got, pulled into this universe. And so it
I
kinda
wish
gave
he'd
him a
had the
second
lab
chance.
coat on, though. I mean, like, I like a Doc
yeah.
Connors lizard
Right,
lab coat
yeah,
person.
Yeah, but then it's also asinine when he's just like, okay, well, we can help these people. We can
Right.
help these. It's like,
Mhm.
no.
Because then Lizard just shows up at the end fight,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they'd done more with him. Yeah.
Mhm.
But because you have Doc Ock and Goblin, it's kind of hard not
That's
to
kinda all
focus
I
on the
cared
two of
about.
them.
Now, saving
Yeah.
Doc Ock,
Those
was, I mean, that's kind of cool.
It was cool,
Yeah.
and I
See,
also
that-
like
see,
that moment.
that
That moment
fucked me
where
up.
he realizes, like, wait, you're not my Peter, and then Peter fucking nanotech hacks his shit, and then he
Uh-huh.
starts controlling his arm. He's like, oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh, here,
I was like,
let me go
I got
save this
this,
girl.
bro.
Okay, let me
Uh-huh.
just. and he wraps one around him, so the whole time Alfred Molina's like,
Yeah, he's
God,
just standing there.
like, God damn it. That was good
No,
shit.
but like I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Like you know, it made me. I forget how like weirdly important the Peter Doc Ock relationship.
Oh,
is.
totally,
Yes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause,
By
I
the
mean,
way,
like, the
they do
game.
that great in the game. That's exactly
And
what
it
I'm
just-
saying.
fucking
yes.
kills
Oh,
my
they
God.
nail it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Because you do, you start
Uh-huh.
feeling, you feel really bad for him, dude.
Well, that's
you know? It's
that's
like-
actually my whole point about the characters in Spider-Man, like the villains from Spider-Man, is I feel like even if they're C-list characters, whatever, you can still look at them and be like, oh, this is a broken person. It's not.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
aren't just evil for evil's sake.
No.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody has this thing that happened to them where they were really fucking trying to be a good person.
Yeah.
And then some shit happened.
Yeah.
And now they're not.
Usually
Yeah.
they're just all
Yeah.
sciencey.
Right.
Because what in the
so many
McGuire-
doctors.
in the
It's
McGuire
all
movies,
doctors.
Oh yeah, all
wasn't-
doctors, man.
Wasn't Osborn making like a super soldier thing? Isn't that what
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cast was?
Yeah,
That-
that's
is
what it was.
I was
Absolutely.
thinking about it on
He
there. I
was
like,
gonna have to
oh,
go
okay.
back to formula.
Yeah, dude.
So he had to test it on himself.
Right, right,
Yep,
right.
genome soldiers, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Which
end
I
up
always,
loving that.
I do love that overall thematic though. Is that like everyone always wants to be better than they are.
Yeah, that's
And so like the
yeah.
fascination with like that whole Ubermensch super soldier serum,
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
you know, because I
The
mean
evolution
that
of man.
netted us the Hulk, that
Yeah.
netted us,
Yeah.
or at least Abomination. You know,
A-bomb.
yeah,
Hey, what's
you
his
know.
name as A-bomb was awesome. From Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
What's
I
his
keep wanting to
name?
say Colin
The,
Firth.
Brit-
but that's
the
not
British
right.
man.
Tim Roth.
Tim
Tim
Roth.
Roth.
Yeah, Tim Roth as A-bomb was
Well,
awesome.
did you guys
Yeah.
watch Shang-Chi yet?
No.
No.
We haven't watched Shang-Chi
Yeah.
yet.
No.
Keeps-
Yeah.
we keep forgetting
Well,
about
hey,
it.
guess what? A lot more Wong. doing
Oh,
James stuff.
okay.
Really?
More
Yeah,
Wong?
okay, so like Wong
I could go for
thematically
more
is
Wong.
kind of like the new Agent Coulson for like the newer era.
Ah,
So he's just
okay.
gonna be around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with that, man. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Wong.
I'll
I
go.
love that actor, dude. He's been
Yeah.
in so much shit lately.
Finally got a figure. I keep
William
meaning to go pick
Hong?
one up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, super
Hell
jam.
yeah.
Super jam.
I saw those Shang-Chi figures on clearance like a month after that movie
Mhm.
came out, and I was like, oh, damn.
movie. No,
Yeah.
movie.
The movie, I keep hearing that it's
fantastic.
amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
keep hearing
So
it's
good.
very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've
'Cause
heard
that was
Shang-Chi's
after-
really awesome, and then Eternals is not really awesome.
Eternals is cool.
Okay. Okay.
I really like Eternals.
Well, we should
I
give
think
them
this is
both
the
a shot.
first time
Especially-
that I've heard that.
Yeah, really.
Just don't like. Yeah,
That-
it's involved with the Marvel universe, but it's very much its own thing, and
Right.
it's
This
such
This looks
a
like
nice.
it'd be pretty.
What's the
It's
dude
such a
from the
nice
IT crowd that's on there? I mean, not
breath
IT
of
crowd.
fresh air.
Silicon Valley, the guy from
Oh,
Silicon
Kumail?
Valley.
I
Yeah.
wish I was
Yeah.
over here
Yeah,
just
right.
like
No.
yeah. What's his name? Like
Richard Ayoade.
Yeah, Richard.
yeah. What's the name of his character in IT Crowd?
What is it?
It starts with an M.
It does. It starts with an M.
God, dude. Yeah.
For some reason, Marx came into my head, but it's
right.
not Marx.
It's
not,
close.
It's real
It's
close.
yeah. I keep thinking like Mars and Moors,
Yeah.
but it's not that. But he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
great.
He
guy.
sets the office on fire and he
Yep.
sends
I'll
the
put-
fire department an email.
All right.
I will just wait for them to respond.
He goes. It picks up the fire extinguisher and it starts trying to blow out the fire. It doesn't work, and then it catches on fire. And then he looks at it, and it has the Made in England logo on it. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why.
As I know of you have all older anime. I don't want to name which one. Eternals has some kind of iconic homage scenes to some some anime stuff.
Really?
I think
Okay.
you guys would appreciate.
All right.
It's cool. It's cool. It's got a lot of neat things going for it.
Okay.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I don't know if
Check
they'll
it
get a
out.
second one.
Definitely
Yeah.
worth. Yeah.
But it
Moss.
does
I definitely
technically
do
set
want
up
to-
something
Moss.
else.
It is Moss. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Moss book too.
I would. How long is it? Ooh,
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just
You did
over
it.
2.
just over
Remake.
2.
You did.
Yeah, because I would totally watch it just for the visual spectacle.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
outside of that, like,
Yeah.
I really don't care about the movie.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the initial villain plot kind of falls flat, but it's fine. Just roll with it.
Right.
Just roll because it all kind of works out. But like I think what I was trying to say earlier is what I really appreciate with the evolution over the 3 core Spider-Man movies here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not taking Garfield or
Just the Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Tom
just
Holland.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland.
Is
yeah.
that it is about this kid growing up in kind of a fucked up situation.
right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because like it's fine. He's already superhuman. Great.
I like
You know
it
what I
that they
mean?
didn't
He's
try to start
dealing-
out with the same
Of course.
beginning story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're smart. Batman.
We
We've
are.
fucking
You know.
seen
You
it.
know.
Yeah.
You know who Uncle
I
Ben
was,
is.
I was very
you know
grateful
Yeah,
for that.
dude.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to see it again.
But like,
Yeah.
And then their casting was really interesting as well. You know, Zendaya as MJ.
Dude, I know you
Which is
love
rad.
Flash Thompson.
Huh?
I know you
Oh,
love
yeah,
him, dude.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
the shitty
Flash
little
was on it.
Pakistani kid.
Yeah.
You're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, you
yeah,
bastard.
I know that kid.
yeah, you do.
I also loved Liz, man.
Oh,
yeah,
Liz.
totally.
Yeah. And so,
That was
yeah,
a good
casting
character.
was really, really interesting for me, and you could tell like they're aiming this for a teenage market. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Fucking
is,
Hannibal Buress as the
Jesus,
gym
he's
teacher.
Like, I know what you did.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know what you
Fucking-
did.
wait,
He's a
wait.
conspiracy theorist.
Is
Don't
that-
listen to him.
BJ Smooth.
yeah, no, JB.
Yeah,
JB Smooth.
Yeah, JB Smooth.
You know what? JB Smoove is one of those actors that I never think he's funny. But
Oh,
I like him. enough.
In the right scenario, he's
Yeah.
perfect for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Though,
Right,
right,
right.
You know?
You know,
Yeah.
I think that he did. He knocked it out of the park.
I just like
in
him when
this
he's hanging
role.
out with Larry
He was like,
David
"Don't put it on me."
personally,
When he's like, "So we're not going to go to the festival. We're going to this opera."
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't put it on me." You know, they have to walk through the festival
Yeah, totally.
just to get to the opera house. It's
Uh-huh.
like, damn, dude, it's fucked up.
Too good.
And so,
but like by the end of this,
Scott's trying so
What?
hard. I see you.
what? I know. You want to, I know.
No. Go.
He's trying to wrap
But
up.
like by
No,
the end
I'm
of this,
not. No, I ain't
see.
trying to wrap up.
you're doing the whole. All right, he should be in college, right?
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
You go to college. You go away to college. You
Yeah.
lose your friends.
Mhm.
So this kid's alone. Aunt May's not there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a young man in his shitty apartment who happens to have superpowers, or no one knows who the fuck he is, and he's alone.
Yeah.
And that's growing up.
Oh.
Yeah, but you've already fought with Iron Man, and you've already.
But who else remembers?
Who? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's like
who
the
cares?
kid that was pro athlete and then didn't do shit with
Yeah.
anything afterwards. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's stuck in that position where he's like, well, I was somebody in high school and now
there are a lot of
nobody
people
cares
living
at
their
all.
lives like that.
Absolutely,
peak
yeah.
in high school, that's a real
Hey
thing.
man,
Right.
I played ball for the Bears.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And he's
Right.
still telling that same
I don't give a
story.
shit.
I got to wear his hat one
You
time.
know, I scored 3
Look at my
touchdowns in
ring.
that game. Like,
Yeah.
oh god, all right, bro.
1978, like
Yeah.
whatever. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It's done. It's
Flashbacks
over
to the
with.
bar. Is that what you got
Exactly.
right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I appreciate about these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, is
I do too.
because he doesn't get to eat his cake or have his cake and eat it.
No. Well,
No,
and
he
that's
just loses
the,
another
that's-
slice of cake
That's like
every
the
time.
core of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's you know
He's
he's
trying to do
a-
everything at
he's
once.
He's a constant
Yeah.
fuck up.
Oh, yeah,
and
because
he's not good at
that's-
most things.
Oh,
That's
dude,
why
well,
I
they
love him
show
so
he's
much,
in these
right?
responsible.
movies,
He's-
everything he does fails.
He's a
Everything
good-
fails,
Yeah.
man.
He's a good
Yeah.
enough person to realize that he's not as good as he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
and that's the turmoil of Peter Parker. That's
Yeah.
like the core of that character.
I love him as a
And I
fuck
think-
up. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
and Tom
Man,
Holland
Peter
did a great
Parker
job.
fuck up
Yeah, he
is,
did.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
is
He's a great
right up my
Spider-Man.
alley. You know.
So, other than the main plot points, is there anything else that you really liked out of the movie? Like even just little subtle things.
I
you know?
appreciated the little Venom scene. I didn't see the Venom
I
movies,
hated it.
but like
I
Cause
was
I-
like, what are they doing here?
Yeah, you know, he's like, Eddie, we are drunk, Eddie. I was like, what
yeah,
the fuck,
because
man?
what at the end of like the second one, he like wakes up in another apartment.
Yeah,
damn it,
in
man.
another. Yeah,
That is
he
so
like
bad.
phases into.
And
it.
then-
That's because it just reminded you of Venom too.
Yeah, I hate that voice, man. I hate it. I hate it so
No,
much.
no,
It's
totally.
even better.
It's a
Like
bad voice.
seriously, they could have just used the same voice actor for Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh,
That,
yeah,
we are Venom.
Yeah,
It's just like,
man.
yes, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so, but a piece of the symbiote gets left in Mexico.
Which doesn't
And I
make any
hope-
fucking
So now,
It doesn't.
are we gonna have another symbiote,
But again, I'm sure that's another Sony like, hey, you should like push
Well,
this.
or maybe
like,
this will be our
fuck
6
off.
for the Sinister
Well,
6?
here's the
They
thing.
might use him
Well,
for number 6.
Potentially, more than likely, and what a lot of people have been theorizing with this new phase is they're building up to Secret War.
Oh, okay.
I could see
So
that.
Well, they are doing a Secret War thing.
they're
I don't
doing a
remember
Secret
what it
War
is.
s thing, but it's like, I mean, like they're kind of moving. Like
yeah.
Phase
for sure,
1
for sure.
was Infinity War.
Right,
Like,
right,
so
right.
everybody's speculating. Okay, what's the big
the
thing
the
that
payoff.
everybody
Right,
that
right,
we're
right.
all moving
towards, right.
and everybody's thinking it's probably going to be Secret
Wasn't
War.
that just like a
Well, I
scroll,
we did
like,
have the scrolls,
cover
and
thing?
the scrolls were
The
actually
Skrulls,
working
Isn't that all
for.
canon? I don't know.
You have
Yeah,
Kang the Conqueror,
that
you
that
have-
was really interesting to me because that means like everything was a farce.
Which
Even
one
when
was that? Was that the
Mysterio
post credits
was-
scene when they're in the car?
Yeah, in the
and they're
car,
talking
and it's
to
like
each other?
Nick Fury was actually a scroll, you know,
and he's been on the Skrull spaceship, and he's got
The
his
whole
pajamas
time.
on. And he's walking
dude,
around.
He's walking around barefoot, you know, like this dude. But that's really interesting because I keep going back to Far From Home because it's
Yeah.
just superior. But the whole scene where they were trying to assassinate Nick Fury, you know, and his
It's just
assistant,
Ben Mendelsohn.
right? And this whole time they were just scrolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, the
dude.
fuck,
Yeah.
you know? It's the weirdest shit.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. So Secret Wars is probably
I like the
on the menu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the way that Ned says "cured that ass."
Oh yeah, Cured that
Uh-huh.
ass.
Yeah,
It's like my boy just had the best lines, man.
yeah. He was good.
I fucking love it when they're showing off their web
Oh, yeah,
shooters,
yeah.
and he's all like, "Whoa,
He's
did
like,
that just
comes
come out of your head?"
body?
Yeah, it's-
You know, he's like, oh, you don't have that?
He's like, "Do you ever run out of it?" He's like, "Well, yeah, I was having an emotional problem for a while. I couldn't produce it." It's like-
His Peter
I was
Tingle.
just like, what the fuck?
He's like, "Well, I got to go back to a lab
Oh,
and
I
like
do-
make some more
I
of
do.
it."
Dwyer and Garfield are both like complaining about their lower back.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, let me pop you." Let me
Yeah.
Their,
It's like, oh,
their,
God,
all
that's
that-
great.
their
all that shit was
chemistry
so
was
good.
fucking great.
It was.
I know.
Yeah,
It was.
their
Yeah,
chemistry was great.
they're instant friends, is what they.
Oh,
Oh
were.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think Tom Holland was still looking at both of them, being like, "This is fucking weird.
It's
I don't know
fucking
about this."
odd.
But
We're
the
gonna
two
get
of
y'all
them were just
We're just
buddy
like,
buddy.
yeah,
Man.
there. Yeah.
I also
They've
really
already
love.
processed the situation.
Yeah.
They're good with it.
They did a really
well,
good
they've
job
already
of
seen
making
so much fucked up shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But they also did a really good job of making all three of their suits look correct with
Yeah,
the
for sure,
From
Oh,
the movies.
from the
well,
older movies.
and,
yeah.
and, and when they're kind of flipping around each other,
It's
it-
distinct
it-
enough.
You can
it
tell the difference.
You can.
Yes.
It does get a little wonky.
with a
With
yeah.
a
Again,
couple of
on
scenes,
on the
but
big screen, you're
on-
like, oh, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
on average,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
follow who's who.
Yeah.
Right.
and
Just
the
based on
fight
the
where they're at the end on the Eiffel on the
Eiffel Tower, yep.
yeah the Eiffel Tower Jesus the
Statue of
Liberty that has a fucking
Yeah,
shield.
Captain
Captain
America
America's
shield. I was
Just
like,
put
this is
on
too
it.
much.
Yeah.
This is too much here. I can't.
He was our boy.
Look, I
He was
know
our
he
number one
died.
boy.
Like, come on, man.
Goddamn America, he was our number one boy. He brought all the people back.
That's right.
How do you think people would respond to that? Like if
That
we
shield belongs to the
just
US
got rid of got rid of Lady Liberty.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's a giant ass Cap Am.
Is it?
How about that? All right.
Hmm.
No, for real, I would go.
Yeah,
I'd
Yeah,
visit it.
I mean,
that's the
do.
thing. I think I'm down with this. I'd rather have a
Japan
Thor
built
though.
a life-size Gundam.
Yeah, they
yeah.
totally.
Fuck that, we
don't.
got
We got
Multiple.
Cap Am.
Multiple
Yeah.
Right,
life
right.
size. They're like.
Whatever
Fine.
happened to that? They
Oh,
were
yeah.
supposed to have done like
They still got
no.
The
They were supposed
war
to have been
or the battle?
battle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was America versus right?
Japan. Yeah.
Did we make some fucking
I don't know
battle,
if it ever
BattleTech
happened.
looking shit?
I don't
Did
know
we
if it
make
ever
some-
happened.
Hmm.
Like they were making a big deal
It's
about
because
it.
Well,
because
due to,
we
COVID
abandoned it
delays.
probably.
Yeah.
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 Like, well, you guys obviously win, so we're
Right.
just gonna-
Yeah, we're gonna make our little battle bots down here.
They-
Yeah.
They're like, wait, that can air dash? Ooh.
Oh. Every time with your air dashing,
Fuck,
man.
man.
No, this is unrelated. Not explicitly. I built my first Gundam model in maybe 20 years.
And you streamed it.
And I streamed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn it.
Alright.
Damn
He
it.
said he got a shit
Cool.
ton of
Which
views
one?
on that
Yes,
one.
shit ton of views. Target put out a little $10 144 scale of the RX-78, but in
awesome.
goddamn America colors.
Oh wow.
And I was like, it's $10. This is trash. I love
I'm
it. I'm
doing
gonna buy
it.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
great. Heck
Jamming.
yeah.
It was jamming.
You gonna do another one?
Yeah. I have a the original gun cannon is my favorite mobile suit
Yeah.
of all time. And one of our viewers actually found it on. I forgot we had a Amazon wish list posted,
Oh.
and he was just
cool.
like, There you go for Christmas. And it's been sitting on my shelf.
wow.
I want to
sweet.
make like a dedicated schedule, like Wednesday the 23rd. I'm building.
Yeah.
This fucking-
Building
you know what I mean?
fucking-
I just
Right,
haven't
yeah.
found the.
Awesome.
If I was gonna do one, I'd do an Epion. Epion's my favorite.
Well, like I'm going through and I'm like, I really want the 1/100 scale.
Oh yeah.
Because those end up
Mhm.
being like 6 to 7 inch.
Oh
and
yeah.
the 144s are like 5-ish inches big
Yeah.
after build. And
How much
like,
are they? Like-
the 144s are like anywhere from like 10
To $40.
No, maybe like 20, 25.
Okay. Okay.
But
that's
then like
not,
the
that's not too
1/100s, you're like immediately like 40 to 50.
bad. Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
they got so many more parts, you know, like
Right.
actual
Right.
articulated fingers and shit, like,
Mhm.
more often than not and stuff like that.
That's
And then more expensive the higher you go. So,
Right. Yeah.
For one light, I've done research on this past week.
And that's
Yeah.
the ones you don't have to paint.
Correct. I mean,
Yeah.
you can.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Battle damage them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
for the most part. All right.
So yeah, anything else on Homecoming or not Homecoming? Far From Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
I mean, I would
All three.
I would
The
have-
Home trilogy.
for real. Honestly, that's really the smarter.
The
play,
Home
right?
trilogy.
Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
to a home near you.
Home Alone.
Sorry guys, y'all might. I need to actually take
Go,
this.
go, go,
so
go, go.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
be right back.
Well, I mean, honestly, we can go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
we
He's
love
got a
ya.
very important phone call
You should watch-
post stream.
Yeah.
Watch
Yep.
the movies. I think they're good. I think No Way Home is the weakest. That's my opinion, but I mean you may enjoy it. There
Yeah.
is a lot to enjoy in this movie.
Yep.
But thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Tell us what you think about the new camera setup.
Yeah, the new camera.
And stuff. We don't have 2 cameras.
Yeah.
And check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and iTunes and everywhere else.
And
to
thank you
listen
very
to
much, Moth,
your podcast. Thank
for
you
coming to see
thank you
us.
for joining
And
us.
of course, you can
Absolutely.
check out
Oh, yeah.
Moth and Wolf. What is it?
At Twitch.
Yeah,
you know,
right
Moth
here on
Wolf,
Twitch.
Moth Wolf, that's
Moth
it.
and Wolf,
Me
one
the
word.
wife.
Easy.
Solid.
Me and the
And then
wife,
come back
yeah.
later after midnight, and we will be streaming our late cast. We're
Yeah.
not sure what we're doing yet, but it'll be fun.
It'll be
Heck yeah.
fun. Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good.
Peace.
Bye.
Goodbye.